Hello everybody, and welcome to today's stream of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Halloween Tournament. It's me, Cooper, and we're going to be having lots of fun with some creepy characters that like to dress up and, I don't know, they like to hurt you. Most of the scary characters in the show like to hurt you. Welcome, Kurt50 Alien, welcome today. I hope you have some fun. So, we are going to be having a lot of fun with these characters. We're going to be doing a Halloween-themed tournament. And to celebrate Halloween, which will be in 2 days. I'm also going to throw a Halloween party tomorrow, but that's for me and my friends. You guys can't come. That's so mean. Oh, man. But I am excited to do today's tournament because I love these freaking Halloween-themed ones. I love Halloween. It's a fun time of year. Great specials, great movies. A lot of the cartoons have really good specials. Welcome, Ghost Wolf. All right. Alright, Kurt it is. Welcome, Reaper. Welcome, everybody. Alright. Let me see. First is Kurt. Kurt was here first. Welcome, Yudo. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for showing up to the tourney. As you all know, we're still setting up. And right now, I am sending out some links, and I will let you guys know about the bracket soon. I'll let you guys know which characters are taking part in the Halloween tournament. And that's right, we have a spooky tournament today with a lot of scary characters. Alright, send out my links. Almost ready here. There goes the first one. Now on Discord. Beautiful. So, of all the spooky characters in the show, what's a spooky character you guys enjoy? Oh, thank you, Fire Dragon. I appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoy the new One Piece series that just started today. It is Unlimited World Red. It's a huge, really well-made One Piece game that I thought is just one of the coolest games they've ever made. Yami Merrick have to be on this. Yeah, you would hope so, right? Cambula, you would hope so, right? Titan, you would hope so, right? There are lots of characters I had to choose from, but I did try to limit myself. I did try to cut them down because I didn't want to put in like 50. I expect most of the characters to be villains. You know what? That's safe. That's safe. Zane. You know what? Maybe a Cyber Dark Zane. That would make sense. Welcome, PQ Gaming. Uh-huh. Let's see. Bones? Yeah, you would hope to see Bones in a tournament like this. They aired his debut episode on GX. That's funny. Supreme King? Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, good Supreme King. Welcome, Inuyasha. Nate Dogg, welcome. What about the Masked Beast duo? Yeah, you know what? They got masks on. Maybe it's like a little Halloween costume kind of thing. Maybe. I like everybody's guesses so far. They're pretty good. Pretty good. I'm pretty excited myself to get ready. Someone said tourney. You got that right. We got a Halloween tourney. I've been playing around with Elemental Charmer cards. Hey, I don't know what that is, I'm afraid. Alright, hello, welcome everybody. Racing John and Mastifia. I don't know what PW means. Alright, Season 0 Yami Yugi. You would wish. I will admit though, I did create 2 new characters for this tournament. I did create 2 new ones. Just for you guys. Well, they're not, you know what, no. I created 1 new character. And there's 2 other ones that are in previous tournaments, but never in this game. So, how about that? I created 1 new character, but with 2 new characters to Tag Force 7. Or 3 new to Tag Force 7. Hey, welcome, Marcor. I hope you have fun today in our tournament. It'll officially start at 12. Right now, we're just pre-streaming. Everyone's, trying to get their guesses in on who's going to be in it. And then I'll show the bracket in a few minutes. Very, very shortly. 1 or 2 minutes, probably. Welcome, Greed. Happy to have you here. Alright. I see most people are getting ready. Everyone's getting in here. Is it time for a spooky game? Normally, I would do a spooky game around this time on my channel. But the game creators that normally make the spooky games did not release one this Halloween. So I'm afraid you're going to have to wait till November 20th or 21st. for me to be able to do a spooky game on the channel. Yeah, November 20th is probably when I will record it. Welcome, Ricky Mort. Welcome, everybody. People think we're going to see some zombie carts today. That's understandable. This would be really funny if I threw this entire Halloween tournament, not a single zombie monster shows up. Yeah, Halloween isn't for 2 days, but I'm not streaming on a Monday. Monday I spend some time with the family. Alright, that guy that you bell control, yeah, that's possible. Marcel, yeah, that's possible. Alright, I think I'm about ready to show it off. Alright, here we go. The bracket for today will be... First battle, Gozaburo Kaiba, that's a ghost basically, versus the Dual Giant. Kagemaru versus Strings. Rex Godwin versus Jinzo. Sartorius versus Yami Bakura. Abitos III versus Maximilian Pegasus. Professor Viper versus Reiji. Amniel versus Titan. Seeker versus Anubis. Zane Truesdale Cyberdark versus Loomis and Umbra. Zork versus Yami Merrick. Zone versus Bandit Keith. Panic versus number 96. Supreme King versus Arcana. Barry Spirit versus Bones. Marcel Bonaparte versus Night Shroud. And finally, Don Zalug versus the Paradox Brothers. Alright, I did cut this down. My original tournament idea had 40 characters, but I sadly do have other things I have to do today, which is not normal. Normally, I try to save time so I could just stream on Saturday, but I'm actually a little behind, and I need to do a lot more recording, so that, and I have co-op Let's Plays, so you'll understand. But either way, we have a 32 character tournament today, and there are a lot of weird characters here. A lot of characters. We got Betos, he's like a mummy. You know how it is. How Rex Godwin spooky? I don't know. You tell me how you get that buff in like 3 days. Like, literally, he just went from like, oh, I'm just a normal business guy. Wha-bam! And he has like 2 of the signer things. It's like he's playing dress up as 2 things. Alright. But everyone's going. So far, when I saw the randomization of the bracket, my favorite fight was going to be Zork versus Yami Merrick. I feel like that's going to be a good fight. Plus, doesn't Rex Godwin pull cards from thin air? Like, only a spooky character could do that. Let's see. Panic versus number 96. I want to see Gate Guardian, but it's not an easy possibility. I don't even know if it is a possibility. Gate Guardian just seems impossible. Yep, we have 8 minutes till showtime, everybody, and we got a bunch of characters here to look at. Well, Rex did die. Zonzalug, Paradox, yep. Oh, this isn't the Paradox Brothers, for those of you that are curious. The Paradox Brothers are not in this tournament. I would either separate them or I would put Paradox Bros. This is Paradox, the movie villain. I was thinking about putting Yugi in this tournament, to be honest. Donzaloo's gonna die? I don't know. I've seen the Paradox guy brick quite a few times. Yes, Malefics. The Malefic deck. That's correct. Nothing scarier than all your monsters being turned into something else. Welcome, Shane. I'm doing great today. Alright. So yeah, and our first duel will be with one of our newest characters, the Dual Giant. For those of you that don't remember who the Dual Giant is, that is a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX character from Season 1 of the show. A character that is like a giant orc guy that would dress up as a bunch of Obelisk Blues, with a bunch of Obelisk Blue outfits, and hide his entire body. Yeah, I was thinking about putting Yugi, but I felt like Yugi would kind of unbalance this bracket. He would kind of just destroy all of them. Yes, he was in Spirit Caller. That's right, Greed. Welcome, Blackpool. Welcome, Nightburn. Happy to have you guys here. Would be great. A Malefic Gate Guardian. You see, that's the only time you'll ever see a Gate Guardian get summoned. If there was a Malefic Gate Guardian, it would be easy as hell to summon. Welcome, the Tribal Guy. Happy to have you here. Yugi can brick, you know. Yes, but Yugi also has won so many tournaments, and literally a lot of these characters that you see today are not champions. Not a champion, not even a contender, not a new character, not even contender, not even a contender, Not even a contender. Not even. Oh, this guy has gone fourth before. Not even a contender. This guy's gotten fourth before. Not even a contender. This guy's won a tournament, but let's all admit that was some bullshit. Not even a contender. Not even. Well, you know, he's gone fourth before. Not a contender. Not a contender. His deck can be annoying, but not a contender. You know what, Anubis? You got punked by Mokuba. You're a joke. I would say Cyberdark Zane would be the strongest one here, but his AI with this deck is terrible in Tag Force 7. If this was Tag Force 3, he would be a contender, but no. Loomis Number, not a contender. Zork, okay, Zork's a little strong, I'll admit. Yami Merrick, yeah, he's a little strong, I'll admit. Zone, if this was Tag Force 6, yes, but no. Not in this game. Bandit Keith, nah. You know what? He did get top 4, but nah. Panic, no. I don't care if he almost beat Zork. Number 96, nope, not a contender. Supreme King did win a tournament, so maybe kind of strong, but not as consistent. Arcana, no. Variant Spirit, no. Bones is a tournament champion, but let's admit it, he's still one of the, like, his deck is one of the weakest in the game. Marcel, terrible. Like, he lost on his first duel, basically. Night Shroud, gets third place, but that's about it. Don Salug, not a contender. And Paradox, ever since I created him in the Bonds Beyond Time tournament, not a contender. Yeah. Alright. Someone better have Zombie World. No, I took out Zombie World from every deck. No one gets Zombie World. I know. It's like, I love Bones. Bones is one of my favorite characters, and I love him. But I'm not gonna look at his deck and say, "Oh, this deck's amazing." No, I look at his deck and I'm like, okay, understandably, his deck is made of crap. Like, literally, he just runs a bunch of really weak monsters. What are we to do? All right. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find... What's that cool music? We're still waiting for the tournament to start. Well, actually, there's almost time. It's almost time. You guys could keep looking at this bracket if you want. I'm going to set up the first fight, which will be the Duel Giant. And since this is on Twitch, for all of you that made it here, we will be doing those fake bets, and I hope you enjoy. First duel will be Gozaburo Kaiba versus Duel Giant, our newest character. Welcome, Almek. Almekov? Almekov? Okay, I think it's Almekov. Let's see. The Duel Giant. A character from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 1 that likes orcs and goblins. The king of goblins. You're betting on Supreme King and Zane? Okay, good. If anyone else knows who they'd like to actually bet on, let me know, because I'm curious. This guy does have Exodia Necros and a bunch of chess-based cards, which is just, you know, Queen, King, Rook, what do they call it? Knight, all those kind of cards. Anything with those in the name, basically. Alright. Let me get all of this together. His best beater is Giant Orc. That is correct. Although he has a monster that can become stronger than Giant Orc called the Goblin King. But it would take a lot of doing to make that happen. You bet on Yami American Zane. Those are two safe bets. They're both champions, so understandable. Pegasus becomes Toons. You know what? It's understandable, but because he's a champion, but he's not a consistent champion. That guy's kind of crappy, no offense. I love Pegasus, but he failed me so many times. Except for the time that I did not bet on him. Alright, let me go ahead and get those predictions ready for the first duel. Now, let me see everybody. Yami Merrick, I guess. Okay, we got Yami Merrick fans. Rex, because Dime makes you buff somehow. Mr. Stein in this tournament? No. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. The only new character I created was Duel Giant. Duel Giant will be here. The first duel, though, will be the Duel Giant versus Gozaburo Kaiba. And I will have this set up. Bakura's a safe-ish bet, but we'll see. All right, everybody. We have 1 minute left until we start the tournament and start the bets. Remember, it's just fake channel points anyway. Have fun with them. So, here we go. Go ahead, everyone, and place your bets. Place your bets. The second we hit 12 o'clock, I will start the tournament. And Reaper's got 3 months strong as a sub, bud. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Reaper. I really do. And I hope you have some fun, and I hope the character you voted for wins this tournament. Heck yeah. Why not Titan the Archfiend? Titan is in the tournament. You can vote for Titan. He's just not very consistent. All right. Place your bets, people. Place your bets. Alright, it's about time we started this tournament. Welcome, everybody, and let us begin the Halloween tournament. The Halloween tournament will start with 2 characters, Dual Giant versus Gozaburo Kaiba. Ignore the floating faces, they won't be floating for long. If I can find Gozaburo. There he is. There we go. Giant's deck is like a fiendish deck that has Giant Orc and Goblin King. Alright, we have Graceful Charity to start the duel. Old school card, very nice. He's going to start the duel with the Giant Orc, of course, why not? And by doing so, he destroys the Familiar Knight, which means they both are allowed to special summon a level 4 monster. He chooses his Big Shield Gardna. And his opponent... Oh! Gozaburo did not have a level 4 monster. That is pretty unlucky, but Jar Greed might help him. Alright, let's see. We have Rock Ore Grotto. Okay. And it would have been strong enough, but Hollowed Life Barrier is basically Waboku, but he Mirror Force because he's an idiot. I can't program the AI to not do that, everybody. I'm sorry. I really wish I could, but I can't. We have a Pot of Greed. Wow, really good start from Dual Giant to get all these cards. We have Goblin King. Okay. With Goblin King on the field, it only gets 1,000 attack because there's only 1 fiend on the field. And yes, he just put Big Shield Gardna in attack mode. Do not pretend he didn't. Also, I'm not upset, but did that guy just Mirror Force and Hollowed Life Barrier a Rook or Grotto with 800 attack? He has another one. He has another one. And now you lost your Big Shield Gardna, which is actually a good thing. He would prefer to lose Big Shield Gardna over Giant Orc. That was really good bait. Alright, let's see if he can get our Fiend monster. He drew... Ooh, okay. That is another Fiend, so now Goblin King's at 2,000 attack. Coach Goblin is here. Alright, Gozaburo, you're in a little bit of trouble. If he keeps getting Fiends, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Alright, Giant Orc is back in defense mode. This is his best chance to come back. Gozaburo Kaiba, what can you do? I wonder if the reason he's bricked... Oh, Painful Choice. That's a really, really busted card. He gets Headless Knight, which is at least a monster, but he's going to have to use it to get rid of that Giant Orc. And he goes for... Yeah, you didn't have to go for Giant Orc yet. That makes sense. Go for Coach Goblin. Alright, it's all up to this. Will Dual Giant draw a Fiend? Dual Giant drew a Fiend! He topped at Coach Goblin! And now his Goblin King is at 3,000. Headless Knight was also a Fiend, for those of you that were curious. That's why he had 3,000 attack. And just like that, our newest member, the Dual Giant, is the winner. Looking at the bets, they were very tiny bets, so don't worry. Nobody lost a big amount of money. Too many new characters for people to want to bet big. Understandable. So let me go ahead and get rid of the floating faces. They don't exist. Ooh, it's spooky. There are floating faces everywhere. Alright, let's get back over here. And let's check this out. So, first person to win will be the Dual Giant. It will be a Dual Giant. It will be the load the thing. I'm trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh here. All right, the next duel will be Kagemaru, the leader of the Shadow Riders, versus Strings, which is basically a puppet. He's a puppet. All right, that's right. The Dual Giant won. All right, where the heck are these new characters? So we have Strings versus Kagemaru. Let me go ahead and set this up. I will not allow Count Chocula. You bet on Gozaburo? That's a shame. Don't worry, though. It's not a huge loss. Not that many people bet. And the highest bet was really small. Alright. And Kagemaru. Alright, I'm all set up, everybody. Let me just get the bets ready. Sorry, it takes me a little extra time on Twitch because I got to do the bets as well. Kagemaru will be taking on Strings. It would be nice if we got to see a God card today, you know. Maybe we get to see Slifer. Yeah, oh, he has Slifer. He has his Slimes and Slifer. And I would love to see Slifer the Sky Dragon today. He did summon him once in a different tournament, so it'd be cool to see again. But let's go ahead and get this started. Place your bets, people. Place your bets. You still got some time. Don't be afraid. The Halloween tournament is going strong, and there are plenty of duels to go. So let me find these characters. I have now made so many characters that it is becoming difficult to find them. So I ask for patience. Alright, Strings and Kagemaru. Perfect. Alright, we're going to start the duel with a good old Burning Land from Kagemaru and a Vengeful Bog Spirit. One more spell and he can summon Hamon. The Sacred Beast Hamon might be summoned, everybody. 500 burn to start the duel. We have card a safe return. And we're starting the duel with Granadora. I will not need to, Nightburn. I will not need to. No character will ever represent me. But will there be a character to use my deck one day? The answer is yes. Ah, Snipe Hunter, the card that won Kagemaru a bunch of duels, but it failed. Ah, Snipe. Oh, he threw away Raphael, but it worked. And that's 2,000 damage, plus another 15. Oh, he can't. Vengeful Bog Spirit. Oh, is the bets done? All right, let me see the bets. Okay, there are big bets on this one. Kagemaru has 55% of the vote. Strings has 45% of the vote. The second highest vote is, funny enough, on Kagemaru at 5k. That 5k vote has, let's see, Ghost Wolf at 5k. But the biggest bet is on Strings at 10.5 from Peace. Alright, there we go. The burn, and throws it away to destroy the face down. It was, oh! He lost his best defense monster, Humanoid Slime. That's a huge loss, everybody. No, that guy scares me, Kyoto. This is supposed to be a fun tournament. I can't handle that. It's still got the Halloween characters, but don't you dare make me put him in there. Alright, he was in my original list, though, before I had to shorten the tournament. Hey, it failed, so that means he actually has to attack. Let's see what monster it is this time. Ooh! It's a Mere Sinister Serpent. I don't want to look at Quattro. Those gimmick puppets are very uncomfortable. Alright, well, Strings is already in a bad position with all this burn. And honestly, the Vengeful Bog Spirit mixed with a Snipe Hunter is pretty brutal. Like, how are you supposed to get around this? Alright, he just does it again. He throws away a lot of Call of the Haunted. It failed again, but I think that's a Sinister Serpent. I didn't even put Bonaparte in the tournament. And Mirror Force. The Snipe Hunter has been dealt with. The question is, will he be able to get a monster out? Alright, another 500 burn. He has like a couple more turns. You know, a revival. Oh, he's not even going to flip his monster? Is that the Sinister Serpent? 300 damage isn't worth, but he's on a time limit. Okay, Kagemaru's bricked. He's on a time limit. He needs to go in. Hurry! No, you can't set cards, you idiot. Play monsters. Strings, why are you so dumb? All you have to do is play a monster in attack mode. You need something. You can't even set up for Slifer if you're not summoning. No, that's not attack mode. Oh my god. You better not have Sinister Serpent in like a Humanoid Slime. Where's your Revival Jam? Where's the Revival? Oh, look, it's Sangan. Maybe Sangan will bait him. I don't know. Where's Revival Jam? You're down. You got 3 more turns. You can only play 3 more turns. You set another. Oh my god. You better have Slifer at least. You better at least have Slifer. Alright? Because if you don't, you lose this duel. Alright, we got a Phantom of Chaos, which can steal a monster from the grave. Alright. And now he uses his effect to destroy one of the cards. It works. And goodbye, it was Beast King of the Swamp. 1,000 attack sadly isn't enough. He needs Revival Jam. He can attack, yeah, but he needs to set up now so that he can attack later. If he doesn't set up now, it doesn't matter. Okay. He can't win. He can't win. He literally lost the duel by not summoning on this turn. Alright, he throws away Raphael. Now what? You have 4,000 attack. Beautiful. And Sister Serpent is dead. And Toll. It's a guaranteed loss. Toll with Burning Land, with Vengeful Bog Spirit. There was never a chance. Unless he right now draws Heavy Storm or MST, the duel is over. And it is over, everybody. No Heavy Storm was top decked. 24 cards in the deck, and it's all over. Strings, get out of here. Yep, you just have to play passively. You know the duel's over. Strings, you're out of this tournament. You're just a puppet and not a gimmick one. This is what happens when you don't draw Revival Jam. He even had the 2 cards to save for turn. He just never got Revival Jam. Alright, let's get the floating faces out. That's a little too spooky for this tournament. Breaking the 4th wall there. And let's get back to our bracket. And let's also do the predictions, which, Kagemaru fans, you bet less, but you won more. So good for you. Let's go ahead and check out our next contestants. Our next contestants are going to be Rex Godwin versus Jinzo. Okay, cool. Jinzo is from GX, by the way. This is Jinzo from GX. Let me go ahead and set this up in the background. Jinzo versus Rex Godwin. All right, place your bets, everybody. Place your bets. Jinzo was pretty good, actually, for those of you that have forgotten. Jinzo made it to the World Tournament. He got 4th place. He barely qualified, but he did make it to the World Tournament. That's because his Tag Force 3 deck was busted. And he does have his Tag Force 3 deck right now. Alright, Jinzo. There we go. Yeah, of course, you could always suggest more tourney ideas. You're one of my members, Roncore. You're free to do so. That's why I left that section in the community. Whenever you have an idea, put it in that community section, and I'll put it into the rotation of tournaments. 100% do that. Alright, let's see here. And there we go. Okay, I got both characters ready. Thank you for your patience, everybody. One of them was a little harder to find, but there we go. Let me go ahead and find Jinzo's face, and then we'll get this fight started, and I'll let you guys know what the bets are like. So, looking at this, let's see what we got. The bets are in, and 27% go for Rex Godwin, 73% go for Jinzo. Rex has the second highest bet of 5K from Shadow Phoenix. Jinzo has the highest bet at 10.1K from Peace. Peace loves betting the same amount of bits every time. Don't think I haven't noticed, Peace. Alright. Oh, come on. Okay, Jinzo starts with Giant Trunade, which is really good if you want to go aggressive. But he did not go aggressive, so his AI is just really bad. And we have ourselves 2 monsters, 18 beater, 7 beater. but they can't defeat the Jinzojector. But you know what can? Rex Godwin Synchro Monster. Everybody say hello to the Sun God. And just like that, we're in trouble. Yeah. None of the cards in Jinzo's deck can overpower the Sun God. So that means he's going to need a spell or trap card. Jinzojector will look at the traps. He gets Jinzo Lore to the hand. There are 2 traps, so he gets to special summon Jinzo and Jinzo. He now special summons Jinzo Lord, the strongest card in his deck. The problem is, that's it. He has the strongest card in his deck, but Rex Godwin has freaking 3,000 attacks, so who cares? Oh, he also has Mausoleum of the Emperor. He's also paying 2,000 life points. And everyone say hello to Rex Godwin's ultimate monster, Earth God. Don't ask me to pronounce that, Roska. And there we go, the strongest card in the game. And he threw away Gores! Rex Godwin throws away Gores! Holy crap. Not only does he have his Sun God, but he actually has Roska at the same time. The 2 strongest cards. Damn it. Oh, Morphing Jar, that might help. Earth God, Wurakoka, Roska. That's my guess. Snipe Hunter! It's the only card in the game. MST, get rid of Mausoleum. Oh, he's going for a double destruction. And Jinzo gets the double destruction. No traps can be activated. Jinzo's going for a comeback. The 2 strongest cards in his deck are dead. Rex Godwin loses the 2 strongest cards in a single turn. Morphing Jar Beatdown, go. Alright, here we go. The Almighty God. He plays Supply Squad, but it's a little too late for that. And he plays Supay. And Supay special summons Ghost Ship. And that synchro summons the last powerful card in his deck. Everybody say hello to the Moon God. It's Quilla. He summoned all of the strongest cards in his deck. Rex summoned the Moon God, the Sun God, and the freaking the Earthbound Immortal. All of them. And Jinzo's dead, so traps are activatable. Okay, Rex with a crazy comeback. Hey, welcome Celtic, and thank you so much for being a sub, but don't worry, this is only Duel 3, but this is the most crazy duel so far. Should've went for Snipe Hunter, but Snipe Hunter failed! Snipe Hunter failed! Okay, he didn't fail that time. Oh, Sun God summons... Oh God, Moon God summons Sun God. Snipe Hunter, you've played into his hands. You have made a mistake. And Snipe Hunter is dead. Jinzo, you will be followed soon. Moon God was weak enough for Jinzo Lord to kill, but not Sun God. This has actually been a pretty intense duel. We've seen all of the strongest cards in their decks. Limit Reverse will bring back Supay. Supay, he summons Fire Ants. Okay, just to do damage, I assume. That is a lot of damage. And Mirror Force! No, he naturally top-decked Mirror Force! Alright, he brings out the Oracle with 2,000 attack. Oh my god, this freaking duel! He naturally top-decks Mirror Force, but it does not... Oh wait, it does matter! Rex is wide open! No, he's not. Moon God's coming back. The infinite special summons are here. He needs to get Jinzo Lord somehow. That way he can yeah, no, he already lost Gores. He needs Jinzo Lord somehow. And there's the Fire Ants. The damage will be good. Goodbye. Oh, Sangen can help. That can get you another monster. You choose Armageddon Knight. Sure, that might be able to help. Fire Ants going in. Oh, Doomsday Tokens. Okay. Honestly, if he top decks a third Jinzo, he has 3 Jinzos. He already summoned 2, but there's 1 left. If he top decks a third Jinzo, he wins the duel. He did not. Armageddon Knight is here, though, to do some damage because he needs the damage in general. What are you doing? Do you not want to damage your opponent? Or is there something about Fire Ants I don't know? There's probably something about Fire Ants I don't know. And we have a tribute summon. Everyone say hello to Oracle of the Sun. And we have a special summon. Say hello to the Ghost Ship. This looks like he's trying to go for game. Alright, here we go. Jinzo, you gotta come back. You got him down to 1,200. Scapegoats! You got him down to 1,200, Jinzo. You just need to do some damage. He's not leaving. Jinzo is not leaving. He has an idea. There's got to be one Jinzo left in Jinzo's deck somewhere. But he needs a way to summon it. Reinforcements, I can get him Armageddon Knight or Dark Grepher. And he summons Dark Grepher. And he's going for damage at least. Alright, the damage will be good. Rex Godwin is dead. Oh, he's in burn range. Rex Godwin is literally in burn range. Anything that does 500 burn, Jinzo. Do you have any card in your deck that does 500 burn? Alright, here comes the damage. Rex is going to continue his onslaught. Only 800. Jinzo, you have so many people. You have so many people relying on you. If he gets Ectoplasmer, he loses the duel. He'll burn before his opponent. Alright, this could be the end of the duel right here, everybody. Fire Ant Escator is here. This is enough damage. This will end the duel. For game, here we go. It looks like Jinzo's about to lose, everybody. It was close. Rex Godwin clutched it by summoning every single boss monster in his deck. Not a single one was ignored. And just like that, the winner is Rex Godwin. Jinzo is out of here. That was an intense duel. That was super intense. Rex only has 27%. This is an upset vote. Lots of you guys are about to win some money. Ooh, Shadow Phoenix especially. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to our next duel. Our next duel is going to be, let's see, Sartorius versus Yami Bakura. All right, everybody, do you bet on the man who has a luck deck, which I don't even think it's luck. I think the AI just cheats, and with his Arcana cards, or do you bet on Yami Bakura and his Destiny board Dark Necrofear deck? All right, everybody, place your bets, place your bets. This is going to be the first time since this tournament started where I don't have to use a character I made up for this game. He has his Destiny board, as I mentioned. This is not Season 5 Bakura. That would be Zork. Zork is Season 5 Bakura, basically. Yami Bakura is just what he used in the Battle City tournament. And a few cards from Duelist Kingdom that I thought were pretty clutch. This might be a little bit tough to bet on because Sartorius' deck can actually be really good if you get the luck to go your way. He basically has a board wipe. No, I did not give him Dark Sanctuary. And I never will. And I never will. That turns the duel into a stall duel, and that is not fun. And you guys know how I feel about stall duels. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this fight. Everybody, Bakura versus Sartorius. Let's go. Now, let me see what we got here. Yami Bakura takes over 61% of the vote. Sartorius has 39. The second highest bet is on Sartorius, and that is Peace at 5k. The highest bet is on Yami Bakura at 6k from Ghost Wolf. And we're going to start with the Empress, and the Empress does have its positive effect. Bakura starts off with his Headless Knight, which means Empress can now special summon the world! Oh, shit! And the world gets its best effect. Okay. Well, that's fair. Zworldo on turn 2, everybody. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. And second coin toss as if he's going to need that. And he summoned... Oh, Emperor, don't do this to him. Tails! He got unlucky. Oh, second coin toss. He got unlucky twice. Okay. He nerfed his own monsters. Hold up. That could be really good. Mirror Force on turn 1. He drew Mirror Force on turn 1. There's only one in the deck, and he got it. And we have a tribute summon. Everyone say hello to the Earl of Demise. This is a monster Bakura used during the Battle City tournament. And before, actually. He used it on Bones. Oh, that's during the Battle City tournament. What am I talking about? That's how he got all of his locator cards. Alright, and Bakura doesn't seem to have any more monsters and destroys the chariot. Unlucky for Bakura, he's bricking in terms of monsters. We have the field spell, everybody. That field spell makes his deck super good, but he's bricked. Bakura, if you draw a monster, this is the time. Nope, still no monsters from Bakura, but 2,000 damage will go in there. Earl of Demise is basically Bakura's Curse of Dragon. Zatorius got the world, but then it got destroyed. And he already has his field spell saying he... Oh! Destiny Brick! Go to hell, Sartorius. All we need is a monster worth attacking with. It's Morphin Jar. That'll get you what you need. Alright, let's see. Monster Reborn! He's bringing back the world! He's gonna use the world on him! And he's got heads! He's using his own stuff against him! Zworldo ends the duel with Bakura in tow. He wins. That must be really rude. Bakura didn't even use anything. He used one of his weakest boss monsters on you, Earl of Demise. And then stole one of your best boss monsters. Oh my god. Yami Bakura wins the duel. Alright. The next duel will be our mummy, Abydos III, versus our toon guy, Pegasus. Alright, everybody. Place your bets. Do you believe in the mummy or do you believe in the toons? I understand if this is a easy one to bet on because Abydos is like terrible, but we've seen Pegasus literally kill himself sometimes, so don't pretend like Pegasus won't just lose the duel on purpose. Like, I'm telling you this for your own good. Do not pretend that Pegasus will not just throw the duel. Alright, everybody, let's go ahead and get this duel started. But first, let me get the predictions, as if they're gonna matter. I know who people are betting on this time. Alright, everybody, place your bets, place your bets. Go ahead and place your bets. I'm gonna start this duel. This is not a duel to go all in on, even though it's pretty predictable who's gonna win. Alright, here we go. The creator of card games versus the undefeated freaking Pharaoh. And the undefeated Pharaoh starts off with absolutely nothing. And Pegasus starts off with toon. Oh, Magic Jammer! Maybe he'll have nothing now if he loses his toons. Nope, he has Toon Goblins, but he can't attack, which we all knew. But that means no Toon World for Pegasus. Mystic Plasmic Zone might be bad for both of them. And Abydos is still bricked. He needs his trap card. But this is the only toon Pegasus has to offer right now. because he can't summon another one. Oh, Zabito's not there yet? Sorry, give me a sec. He'll be there. If I could find him. And we have Pharaonic Protector. Oh, God. Alright, Pharaonic Protector is there, but we got a real problem, everybody. Hey! No way! He actually got the ritual! Alright, Pegasus, throwing away his Thousand Eyes Idol, summons the Relinquished at 500 attack. And he's gonna eat the Pharaonic Protector, giving himself 1400 attack. That's a monster I'm just happy he summoned something, because honestly, Pegasus, his deck struggles to summon. What? You said Gemini Elf? Why? Why would you ever set Gemini Elf? What are you, an idiot? Alright, get in there, Pegasus. And the Wandering Doomed is dead. And Relinquished is going in. Abydos is in so much trouble, and he doesn't even have his trap card. Oh yeah, Pegasus saw Abydos' hand. He's like looking through his Millennium Eye like, oh god, that hand is ass. And Abydos throws away everything. Literally everything. All he had was spell cards in his hand. Just end this. Oh my god, and there we go. Toon World is now played, which means Pegasus can now summon monsters. Here comes the Toon Dark Magician Girl. And here comes the Toon Summon Skull. Because he did this, he threw. Toon Dark Magician Girl can't win him the duel. If he had just kept Toon Gemini Elf, he could have won right now. But I highly doubt that Abydos can take out Summon Skull and Dark Magician Girl. And nope, and he can't play defensively because guess what? These are, you know, direct attackers with Toon World. 3k damage from the Toon Summon Skull. And there we go. Pegasus is your victor, everybody. Creator of card games. He was, I think he was literally laughing at. Who bet 10k on Abydos? Ghost Wolf. What was that? Pegasus, Shadow J, that was a basic free 4k bet right there. Why would you ever bet 10k? On Abydos the Third. I would even bet 100 on him. I would not even bet 100. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our bracket, everybody. Let's see who's up next in our duels. Looking next, it's going to be Professor Viper versus Reiji Akaba. The Triple D deck versus the Viper. Reiji's from Arc 5, for those of you that are curious. Hey, Dat Drive, thank you so much for being a sub, bud. 4 months, holy crap. I appreciate it. So Viper's using his Venom deck. We have Venom versus Reiji and his Triple Ds. Echo Jams is feeling it. He's feeling himself. He thinks he's going to reach 10k today. Today might be your day. If you would like a prediction from Cooper, do not bet on Reiji. Whatever you do, I mean, do not bet on Viper. Reiji's going to win. Do not bet on Viper. That guy sucks ass. His deck is usually bricked anyway. And he really doesn't know how to play. And he's a jerk. Reiji does have a habit of killing himself. It kind of sucks, but he's still been to the World Tournament stage. Unlike Viper, who is not... I don't even know if Viper's won a duel before. I think he's won maybe one duel. Maybe one duel. I don't even know. Either way, let's go ahead and start this duel, everybody. In our Halloween tournament, it's going to be Viper versus Reiji. All right, let me check these bets. The bets are in. 65% of you voted for Reiji, which is honestly lower than expected. 35% of you voted for Viper, which is weird. The second highest bet for some reason is on Reiji at Ghost Wolf at 10K, but the highest bet is on Viper from Peace at 12K. What is going on here? All right, we got the Covenant with the Hellgate, which is a really good card to get out your monsters. Is he going to pendulum? Oh, he's going to pendulum, everybody. Or not. Okay, I lied to you all, and I apologize. All right, Viper, your deck sucks without the field spell, but he got the field spell. With that field spell, his deck isn't complete ass. It's just kind of ass. And he destroys the DD Cerberus. And there goes 1,000 Love Reiji's life points, but honestly, I think he's going to be fine, because he gets to keep searching for monsters. And that Cerberus comes in, but Offerings to the Snake Deity says go to hell. He got rid of the Pendulum monster. Oh boy. Reiji is bricked. He got rid of it. Hey, Rusty Shackleford, thank you so much for following. Oh my god. Wait, why do I know that name? Wait a minute. From a show, I remember. Somebody's fake name. I can't remember the show. I can't. In my brain, it's trying. It's Dale Gribble. Yes, I knew it. It was freaking whatchamacallit? King of the Hill. Yeah, Dale's the fake name. And just like that, DD Lilith. And that's field is kind of stacked. Honestly, really stacked against him. I think our Venom friend is about to die. And goodbye, Venom friend. But good news is, he has damage equals Reptile. Which means he gets to special summon another monster, like Reptilion Naga. However, Covenant will get rid of Naga. That was a great play. However, if you do this, I think damage equals Reptile works again. Oh, no, only once. Ooh, Exceed Summon! Alright, we have an Exceed Summon, everybody. It's Triple D Caesar the Wave Overlord. A water monster that has now been infected by the poison of the swamp. The swamp has begun. Terraforming will make sure he at least has another one in case of emergency. But, okay, he has a monster as well. Not bad. And now he's got 2 counters. Which means that Reiji only has 1,400 stats. Another 1,000 life points has been lost. The trap card will cost another 1,000. The spell card gets him another card, which that's a busted card to be able to search. And a trap card, resource management, does what? You throw away 2 cards, and what do you... 3 cards, and what do you get? You got a Proud Ogre, and that's it. And now you throw away... Yep, get rid of that because that was hurting you a lot. Alright, by doing this, he reset all of the Venom counters, and he has nothing to worry... Oh, he still has the counters. But he has nothing to worry about because his stats are fine. Unless the other swamp gets summoned soon, which it will be. And let's see what we got. We have the field spell, so he's back to being venomed up. And we have a summon. It's Reptilion Naga, and he's willing to attack to put his attack points at 0. Which means Caesar the Wave Overlord cannot die to Venom Swamp's effect. Damage equals Reptile summons another Naga in defense mode. And it's forced into attack mode. Honestly, that was a terrible play by our professor, because now that means he's going to take battle damage, which will cost him the duel. Another 2,000 life points will be lost. Honestly, I didn't think Professor Viper would make this duel look this close, but Reiji's been having a weird one. And now he can search for any card. He gets himself a Cerberus, a monster he could summon at least. And he summons Cerberus to do 1,800 damage. To do 2,300 damage, I apologize. This is going to put... Oh, man, he's so low! He's so low! Damage equals Reptile summons his boss! Well, mini-boss! It's the King of... Oh, God, he won! Oh, my God, he's going to win this. I think Viper's going to win. That's too much damage. Your monsters have 0 attack. Ah, he destroyed it! He destroyed it! There was no trap to summon the boss monster. Never mind. Viper is still in a losing position. Oh, wait, no. I think he won. Reiji loses on his next turn, right? Unless there's a trap card that does burn damage. We have it. It's the Venom Boa. Bottomless says no to Boa. But the duel's gonna end by burn! Professor Viper is gonna win this duel! Professor Viper is gonna win! Destiny draw, more like Destiny's death. Get out of here. Spell death. Reiji burns himself, everybody. And the winner is Professor Viper. Huge upset. Peace, you just won a ton of money. Peace's upset vote wins a ton of money. I called Peace crazy, but now I look stupid. Alright. Let's go ahead and get back to our bracket. Professor Viper takes out Reiji Akaba, a guy who's been to the World Tournaments. The next duel will be Amniel, otherwise known as Professor Bowder, versus Titan. Archfiends versus Helios. Luckily, I think both these characters exist in this game. Yay! I don't have to make up anything. Yep, Titan versus Helios, everybody. It's funny, this is 2 Shadow Riders going at it. 2 of the 7 Shadow Riders are fighting right now. Alright, there we go. And just need Titan. There he is. Alright, everybody. It's time to start the duel. It's time for Titan versus Banner, or Amniel. Helios versus Archfiends. Alright, let's see how this starts. Nightburn, thank you so much for following. Sorry if I missed that. And we have a set pass. Okay, big start from Titan. I'm going to go ahead and check the bets on this one. The bets on this one are pretty high, actually. 40% of the bet goes to Titan. 60% goes to Amniel. Titan has the second highest bet from Shadow Phoenix at 6.4k. Amniel has the highest bet of the day from Ghost Wolf at 12k. We already start with Dimensional Fissure and Homunculus, the alchemaic being. Archfiend Mammoth of Nefariousness is dead. It's removed from play, too. And we have Trance Archfiend. It has 2,000 attack, and alchemaic being Mr. Homunculus is dead. Alright, Titan's got a lot of back row. And we have Banisher of Radiance, which can defeat the new Trance Archfiend. So Titan's down to nothing. His hand is gone. Needlebug Nest, okay. And he lost all of those cards. Banisher of Radiance removed them from play rather than sending them to the graveyard. Really weird play, honestly. And let's see. We have Light of Redemption to bring back Homunculus, and that's a lot of damage. 3,400 damage coming through, everybody. Titan is left open. Alright, so what are you going to do, Titan? Titan can't do anything. I bet you a lot of his cards are like Archfiend's Roar or something that deals with the graveyard. There is no graveyard, and DD Survivor comes in for game. Yeah, that was a wreck. This is why Amniel was the strongest of the Shadow Riders, not counting their boss. So, yeah. All those cards being removed from play completely threw away any of Titan's strategies. Honestly, Amniel's deck, Banner's deck, literally destroys a lot of opponents in the game. It completely counters some people. Alright. Amniel will be moving forward in our tournament. The next duel will be Seeker versus Anubis from the Pyramid of Light movie. Seeker versus Anubis, everybody. Seeker uses his Banned Exodia deck. Anubis uses his Anubis deck. Or his Pyramid of Light deck, I should say. The question, yeah, honestly, can Anubis stop a cheater? Like, Seeker, I'll admit, he's had some bad games here and there, but overall, he usually wins. Like, overall, he usually does win. But he does have some bad games because he keeps drawing all the same pieces without drawing the other pieces. Alright, just give me a second to set this up because these are both fake characters I made up, so give me a second. Yeah, he has Sphinx cards. Pyramid of Light Sphinx cards. That's what he uses. Sorry, his name's Anubis. It confused me. Very simple. Where is he? There he is. Oh, you better believe he bricks a lot. He needs his Pyramid of Light or he just loses. Seeker, on the other hand, he always has a monster because his deck cheats. Guardian Sphinx is in his deck. He used it in the Pyramid of Light tournament, funny enough. Anubis would be a big upset, sadly. You would think Anubis would be a bigger threat, but the fact that he's trap card reliant, he really needs the trap card, means that he's actually pretty easy to beat. Alright, everybody, let's go ahead and get it started. It's time for Anubis versus Seeker. Son of a bitch, I pressed the X button. God damn it. God freaking damn it. The X button in this Japanese game is technically the circle button, and the circle button is the X button. Therefore, my own American brain messed it up. Give me a second. I have to do it again. I hate it. I hate this. Alright. Now let's go ahead and find this guy. There we go. It's like, for so long, I've known the difference. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm playing this game. I press circle instead of X. But then, like, you get comfortable, and your brain goes back to, like, its roots and, like, muscle memory, and you just do what I just did, and you just screw up. Alright, let's go ahead and start the duel for real this time. Everybody, let's go. I will look for these characters right now. Alright, Anubis has been found. Seeker has been found. Let's go ahead and check out those bets, everybody. Anubis has 16% of the votes and has the second highest bets at 5.9k from Peace. Seeker has 84% of the votes and has the highest bet of the day from Mirai Noko at 25,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, Seeker starts the duel with Hannibal Necromancer. And just ends the turn. Okay. And Anubis, he needs his trap card before he could do anything, so he's got to wait. And he got his trap card. But he needs to wait till his turn to use it. Goodbye, Magical Merchant. Let's see what we're getting. He gets himself a Call of the Haunted. He threw away a piece of Exodia that he had doubles of. The AI is smart enough to throw away doubles. Graceful Charity, well, let's see what he can get. He sets a monster, which means he does not have any piece. He doesn't have any Sphinx. He doesn't have Andro or Sphinx Talia in his hand. Even though he drew his trap card, he doesn't have the monsters. Magical Merchant again. Let's see what he gets. Monster Reborn. See, that's all nice and good, but you actually need monsters. Oh, look, another double. There has never been a turn 1 victory. The record is turn 2. Alright, Monster Reborn brings back the Giant Soldier of Stone. And still no Sphinx. We have a set. If you're curious, he has 3 copies of every Sphinx in his deck. And Giant Soldier gets baited into attack mode. And there goes a lot of your life points, as if you need them, though. Welcome, Hakim. Happy to have you. And we lose another same piece of Exodia. Oh my god. What is going on here? Do you literally not have a single Sphinx? Your whole deck is Sphinx. His hand is all Exodia pieces, I guarantee it. I can't believe it. He's not drawing an Exodia, he's not drawing Sphinx. I'm getting weird. This is weird. One of you should have drawn something by now. Get your Sphinx. Oh, baited again. Get baited. Gear Golem of the Moving Fortress. Oh my god. Oh my god. Still no Sphinx. Alright, draw the goddamn card. Alright, he summons Giant Soldier in attack mode. And he's not willing to go all in case there's a trap. And he crashes. Okay. That does not matter at all. Alright, he sets down another monster and does nothing. He's gone through half of his deck almost, and he hasn't drawn a single Sphinx. No Talias, no Andros. And remember, why is that card your only attack? What? What are you doing? Seeker, what's wrong with you? Why'd you leave it in attack mode? Now he draws a Sphinx, but remember everybody, the Sphinxes have a tune effect. They can't attack on the turn they're summoned. He got Andro Sphinx, everybody. The day is here. He got Andro. And he kept Blocker in attack mode. Okay, no he didn't. Okay. Another duplicate is gone. Oh my god. What is wrong with your hand? He got another one. Is it another Andro? No, it's Sphinx Talia. Okay. Now Andro Sphinx can attack this turn. Sphinx Talia cannot, obviously. And let's see what he gets. He's going after the freaking Gear Golem. Now, his effect is he does do burn on defense monsters by their attack points. It might as well be in defense mode because he cannot attack on the turn that they... no Sphinx can attack on the turn that they're summoned. So it can just be in defense mode. It doesn't make a difference. Wait, why is that one in attack mode? That's more curious. Alright, you hit the cat. Let's see what he gets. He gets a Call of the Haunted, sure. Alright. So. You know what you got there. Are you gonna go all in now? You gonna go ham? Put Sphinx Talia in attack mode. There you go. See, he's starting to get that brain working. Very slowly. But he's getting the brain working. Now he can summon Thayan? Yeah, he can, but he needs Pyramid of Light to be destroyed for him to summon Thayan. Or he needs Mirror Forest to get Mirror Forest. And she's going to do 1,000 burn with that. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good play. Halfway through and still no Exodia despite having 3 pieces. Okay, here we go. Is this going to be the Exodia? No Exodia still. All right. He still hasn't got it. He has triple Exodia. And he hasn't drawn one. He could still be missing the head for all we know. We don't know. Alright, here comes more damage. Because they're in defense mode, he gets to do burn. She does burn by half of their defense stat, and Andro Sphinx does burn by half of their attack stat. And there we go. Next turn, he wins the duel. Guaranteed victory next turn. If he doesn't draw Exodia right now, he wins the duel. Pot agreed. Here we go. Swords. Okay, no, he's fine. He's got swords. Magical Merchant. Oh, Thanin's gone. Mask of Darkness gone. Thanin's gone. Pot agreed. Can't even use it. Gear Golem. What are you doing? His opponent cannot do anything. His field is already full. He bought himself. No, he has MS. Wait, why'd you MST that? You had MST. You could have won the duel. God damn it, AI. I need to... How do I train them? How do I train them? What do I have to do to teach these motherfuckers? You didn't even play your pot of greed. You didn't even play your pot of... You had pot of greed. I saw you. I saw you get pot of greed. I saw him get it. I swear to God. I swear to God. He got pot of greed. I'm not the only one, right? You all saw it. You all saw it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a real headache. Seeker, where's your last pieces? Where are your last pieces, Seeker? Alright, Hannibal Necromancer. Oh boy. Oh boy. Getting a little upset. Getting a little upset. Anubis, you won the duel and then you threw your win away. Which means now Seeker most likely wins the duel. Except Seeker's getting the worst luck of his entire career. Literally the worst luck of his career. Holy shit, I think he lost. I think he legitimately lost. Unless, you know what, unless you want to be an idiot. Do you have any other stupid plays you'd like to show the class? Anything. Anything. Does he have all three of his heads at the bottom? And there we go. Anubis wins a duel. Oh boy. Oh boy. If I had the will to want to edit these videos, I would cut this fight out. I would not even allow people to see that. Like, holy shit. Anubis should have lost 100%. Like, he had the luck of all the gods to still be in that. 100% he had the luck of all the gods just to be in that. Exactly. Luis remembers. Luis remembers. That Let's Play was ass. That part of it, that episode. Alright, Anubis wins. A huge upset and pieces richer and richer. Oh my god. I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset. Whew. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Let's move on. We gotta move on. That never happened. Remember, everybody, that never happened. Okay? We're gonna move on with our lives. The next fight is Zane Truesdale using his Cyber Dark deck. This is his emo phase. Versus Loomis and Umbra, our masked crusaders. Alright, let me get this set up. Dark Zane is one of the worst AIs to ever exist. This game doesn't even have a Cyber Dark deck for him because they know they did not program it. They did not program him to be able to use Cyber Darks correctly. They knew what they did. They knew. But I made him a Cyber Dark deck, and it's the same deck he used in Tag Force 3, and you're about to see why they didn't make it. They just didn't program it. 100% did not program it. Alright, let's go ahead and get these bets ready. Got Zane versus Loomis. Alright guys, place your bets, people. Place your bets. Let's go ahead and start this duel. It's time for Loomis and Umbra to take on Zane Truesdale. Oh boy, Zane, don't look. I already had a bad AI duel, but I think Seeker just had bad luck. But Anubis hurt me. Anubis hurt me personally. All right, so Zane, play decently. Not, you don't have to play well, but decently. You got rid of Mask of Weakness. That's a really good card to get rid of. You got Twin Head Behemoth. That's a great dragon. You destroyed Nuvia the Wicked. Great, great plays. So far, great. And we got, Shining Abyss with the buff of the Mask of Brutality. That's a 2600 beater. Luminous and Umbra are going in. Zane gets to keep the monster, but the damage is good. Looking at the predictions, Zane received 68% of the vote, but has the second highest vote of 3K coming in from Peace. Loomis and Umbra have 32% of the vote, but they have the highest better Coming in from Phantom Lord at 3.5k. So Phantom Lord is really going in. And we have Exploder Dragon. Great play. Okay, this is a good play from Zane. This is a good play. And an extra 1,000 damage. Tough Aqua, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. What you just be happy you missed the last duel with Tough Aqua. You did not want to see that one. That one was pain. And there we go. Alright, Twin Head Behemoth's gone. Grand Teak Elder's too strong. He got his Cyber Dragon, okay. And with his Cyber Dragon, he's got Cyber Dark Teal, which should have eaten the he should have ate the Behemoth, but instead he picked that card. And Mirror Force! Loomis and Umbra naturally drew Mirror Force. Alright, there we go. We have ourselves the card that he has to put back into his deck. Yeah, that card is a terrible card to draw. And Zane's got Powerball. Let's see how he uses it. He used it correctly, actually. We don't always get to see that, but he used it correctly. And he summons himself another Exploder Dragon. Okay, Loomis and Umbra, they're both of these characters are basically out of cards. So it's whoever top decks a monster wins. And it's not going to be Loomis and Umbra. What about you, Zane? You got a top deck in you? You bet your ass you do. You got yourself a Cyber Dark Edge, eating the Mass Dragon, putting you at a lot of attack points. 2,200. I did not pay enough attention to see if Overload Fusion was lost. Alright, he's got himself a Mask of... Oh, that's going to cost him. Alright, that's actually a pretty interesting combo because this mask, as long as that Mass Dragon's on the field, that will cost them 500 life points. And Zane understands that and summons the Synthonian Emperor Dragon. Really good play from Zane. Alright, look at this. Loomis and Umbra already used Mirror Force, so they're in a bad position. Pot of Greed's a really good card to top deck. And still no monsters. Very, very sad. If he goes and summons that card, it's over. And that's it. That's 2 battles, 4,800 damage. Loomis and Umbra are out of here. The winner is Zane Truesdale. He actually used his deck correctly. Good on him. Emo Zane will be moving on. The Hell Kaiser is back. Yeah, you know it. Let's get the floating face out of there. This tournament's creepy enough. We don't need floating faces. All right, everybody. The next duel is... Oh, this one. I want to see some good bets, everybody. This one's going to be hype as crap. We have the final boss of Duel Monsters, Dark Master Zork, versus the final boss of Battle City, Yami Merrick. All right, everyone, place your bets, place your bets. Do you believe in Merrick Ishtar and his torture deck, or do you believe in Zork and his Season 5 Bakura deck? This is going to be a pretty hype one. You don't have to bet big on this one, but at least bet. Everyone should be a part of this one. Put in like a bit. Even if you've never bet before, put in like a bit. Just to be like, there we go. I really believe in this character. Right. And I am ready to start this duel. Let's go ahead and get it going. It's time for Merrick versus Zork. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna check the bets right now. Looking at the bets, we have some decent... Okay, interesting. We have Zork getting 70% of the vote and Yami Merrick getting 30% of the vote. And we have a tie. I repeat, we have a tie for highest bet. The highest bet is tied. Peace for Zork at 10K. And Ghost Wolf for Yami Merrick at 10K. There we go. Alright, Yami Merrick starts the duel with a set pass. And we're going to start with Coffin Seller to start the burn. Oh, he got it on turn 1. Dark Master Zork is here to play. Coffin Seller makes you pay for those monsters, though. Dark Master Zork uses his effect and pops the face down Mystic Tomato. The field is wide open for damage, and Merrick's gonna pay. The Nightmare Wheel will stop Zork, and the Metal Reflex Slime will stop Slate Warrior. But Zork always can use its effect. Nightmare Wheel only prevents Zork from attacking. Zork still has his effect. Nightmare Wheel will do the 500 burn. And he plays Lacunga with the Black Pendant Buffer to take out the mighty Slate Warrior. Yami Merrick is not going down without a fight. And thanks to Coffin Seller, we will see some extra burn. Zork is in a little bit of trouble. But Dark Master Zork still has his effect. And he uses that effect, and he gets a 6! No! He destroys himself, burning himself by 300. And now he summons Archfiend Soldier, which could easily destroy Lacunga, but that's another 500 burn. Oh, damn. Zork has dropped pretty low on life points, and Merrick's field is safe as long as he has that Metal Reflex Slime. But that slime can easily be destroyed by Zork if he gets another one. And Ring of Destruction comes through. I would have saved that trap card, but either way, Ring of Destruction comes through, and 1900 burn is dealt, plus an extra 3. And Gilgirth is coming in. Alright, Merrick's still forced to play passively. Zork is just waiting for another one of his popping cards, maybe another Zork coming out. Alright, Metal Reflex Slime holds his ground. We have another set just to be safe. Alright, lots of bursts from Yami Merrick. He does run Raw in his deck, so we'll see what happens. And Just Desserts does 1500 burn! That is an insane amount. Okay. It looks like Zork is near death. And he's got more traps. If that's another one, you're in a lot of trouble there. And we have a ceasefire, everybody. And they're all... Nope, one was not an effect monster. So that didn't do that much burn. That could have been worse, but it was they were actually normal monsters, which saves Zork a lot of life points. We have a tribute summon. It is the Helpimer. He's going in, everybody, to take out that monster and do 200 damage plus 300 burn. Don't forget, for every card sent to monster card sent to the graveyard, he takes burn. He can only lose 2 monsters, and then he loses the duel. Helpimer wins just by destroying 2 defense mode monsters. There we go. This might be his last chance. He gets Graceful Charity. He threw away Zork. I saw it. Coffin Seller gets 300 burn. MST tries to save his life points. Okay, Graceful Charity gets him MST. Graceful Charity gets him MST. He can no longer lose that way. Holy shit. If that wasn't a quick play spell, my god. Alright, Grand Tiki Elder will join the field, and the damage will go through. He cannot die anymore. He would have died right now. He would have died right now if that Coffin Seller was still here. And we have a Zoma the Spirit. That could get some revenge. Zoma the Spirit could do some burn right back. And Secret Barrel for game. Yami Merrick destroys Zork. And there we go, everybody. To think rolling a 6 is all it takes to lose a duel. Yami Merrick proves why he is the Battle City champion. He wasn't the Conquest Tournament champion. He got runner-up in that. But he was the Battle City champion, and he earned that slot. Alright guys, the next duel in our horror Halloween tournament is going to be Zone versus the possessed Bandit Keith. Alright. Zone is here. Yami Merrick fans rejoice, you just won a lot of bits. Remember that Zone's AI is kind of terrible with his deck in this game. But Bandit Keith is really good at killing himself too, so I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a tough one to bet on. Zone is the final enemy in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. He is the last enemy to show up. He's from the future. He uses Time Lords. His deck is actually really busted. It's just his AI sucks in this game. In Attack Force 6, he's like really, really strong. Oh, sorry, Echo Jams. It was a tough bet. The last bet was a tough one. This one's also a tough one simply because both of these characters are kind of awkward. Both of them are kind of awkward. All right, everybody. I think it's time we start this duel. Thank you for your patience. It's time for Bandit Keith versus Zone. Fun fact, Bandit Keith was the second face I ever made for this game. The second face I ever made for this game was Bandit Keith. And we have Mausoleum of the Emperor, everybody, to pay 2,000 life points to summon his Barrel Dragon. He already started with Barrel Dragon and 7 completed. So there's his boss monster, basically. The boss monster is here. However, he's got to take on Michion, the Time Lord. And Michion will simply attack Barrel Dragon, and its effect will activate, saying that he takes 3k. Yep, this is not a good start for our buddy Bandit Keith. And Bandit Keith pays another 1,000. And he summons himself a Blowback Dragon. But Solemn Scolding says no. Everybody who has it, God says no in chat. 3,000 life points, but goodbye Barrel Dragon. There we go. Thank you, Reaper. God said Alexi Bear Celtic, everybody. And we have a Dark Hole from the opponent. Goodbye, Barrel Dragon. And the Time Angel is here to give him whatever he wants. Oh, wait, he's not going to attack. He had to Dark Hole because he didn't want that Barrel Dragon to just pop that card. Smart play. And we have a Swords. Okay. Bandit Keith's already really low on life points. I don't think he can come back, to be honest. Even if his opponent has run out, I don't think he can come back. Unless he got like a Heavy Storm and a monster he can normal summon. Nope. And we have a Needlebug Nest. I think you're this is not the Priestess. This is Temporal Angel Machine. This is the one that needs to be attacked. The Priestess is the one that searches. And Mechanical Chaser is here. Once this card gets attacked, everything is going to go weird. Oh, it had to be in attack position. That's weird. Yeah, I forgot the AI's dumb. He won't even put it in attack position. And we have another one. Oh, now it's in attack position. Swords is gone. Mechanical Chaser goes in to do at least some damage. That's something back, but this means that he gets his effect now. Bounces back one monster, which he'll just simply summon. Zone, you just need to draw any monster. I'm sure any of your Time Lords will win you the duel. And Limit Reverse brings back and Metaion. Alright, Metaion, do you do 2,000 damage? Just asking for a friend. And Metaion does 300 damage. Okay, not as much as I had hoped. Alright, he summons another Mechanical Chaser, and now we just play the waiting game. He's literally waiting for his opponent. Alright. There we go. The Priestess lets him choose. If he picks Sandy, it's over. And there's Sandy, everybody. The duel is officially over. TT! He destroys his own monster, which makes no damn difference. GG. And Bandit Keith gets knocked out by the Time Lords. TT equals GG. Zone is the winner. Yeah, Bandit Keith's deck burns himself, which does not work well against Zone. This technically was an upset based on the votes, yes. Alright, Zone, you get to move forward. Our next duel will be the Mighty Panic. The Mighty Panic. I am not joking. He's not mighty. Panic versus number 96, which is a Zexal evil person. All right, everybody, place your bets. Place your bets. Place your bets. Do you believe in Panic or number 96? Yeah, but he didn't, Amon. But he didn't. Alright, Panic. Let's see what you got. This is probably not a duel I would ever expect to happen. It's like, hey, here's you guys call him Dark Astral? Here's Dark Astral versus that guy that freaking Pegasus hired to knock out, like, people from his tournament. Dueling Mercenary Panic. It's just not a duel you would expect. Alright, let's get it started, everybody. Panic versus number 96. If you're betting on number 96, you're betting to win. If you're betting on Panic, you know what you're doing. All right, let me check those bets. Everyone, the bets are in. Whoa, the bets are way too different. Why is 43% of you betting on Panic? Why would you do that? And number 96 only gets 56%. In fact, number 96 only has the second highest bet from Shadow Phoenix at 5K. Panic has the highest bet from Peace at 7K. That makes no sense. Panic's not going to win. His deck sucks. His boss monster has 2,000 attack. What are you doing? And Shield Crush. Goodbye, Dark Titan of Terror. Oh, that Dark Titan of Terror gave me a freaking headache the last time I saw him. Alright. There we go. And we got a Fissure. Really? You're going to spend a Fissure on a 900 attack point monster? Alright, there we go. Yami. And he's out of monsters already. Probably because a lot of his monsters are level 5, which is really bad. And everyone say hello to the Maleficerous Fork. MST gets rid of Yami. He's tired of buffing his opponent. And this card brings back that Claw card, which I'm guessing he can special summon. And he special summons that Claw card. There goes 900 damage. Alright, Panic. His monsters are really weak, but if you let him keep those level 2 monsters, you're going to lose. He only needs one more. And Panic summons the Baron of the Fiend Sword and gives it the buffed up sword. And Dark Illusion says no. But the Baron still is strong enough without that power up. Goodbye, Caligo Clawcrow. Alright, the opponent is just setting. I know a number 96 is just setting up. He has a bunch of spells and traps that summons 3. The second he gets 3 monsters, it's over. 3 level 2 monsters is all it takes. And he's got Lord of Zemia. Lord of Zemia will rip apart the fort. And the Baron will rip apart... Ooh, Giant Germ! Really, really busted card, and now he's in trouble. Panic's in trouble. All he has to... Number 96 has to do is draw 1 monster. All he has to do is draw 1 monster. Oh my god, do we got a gift from Celtic? Thank you so much, Celtic. Peace, I hope you enjoy. And Celtic, thank you so much for the 19 gifts that you've given in total. Everybody, here we go. It's time. And just like that, Dark Mist is here, and he's going to start beating the opponents. The attack points will continue to rise, don't you worry. And we have a Tribute set and double Luster Shield. Tribute set with double... Does that work? He only steals attack points, right? Does that actually work? It does work. His opponent's not willing to attack it. But maybe he got baited by the face down? Nope, he did not get baited by the face down. And it looks like nothing's changed. The face down. Okay, Panic is not getting baited. I'll give him that much credit. Panic is not getting baited. But that means one of you has to do something. One of you has to play a monster. You can't both play passively. D-spell. All right, let's see if it was a spell. It's Gravity Bind. Oh, God. Oh, Reaper of the Cards. What? No, hit Gravity Bind, you dumb jerk. He had Reaper of the Cards, and he gets baited. You knew he had Gravity Bind. Oh, boy. Oh, no. It's okay. It's okay. The idiot's killing himself. It's better this way. It's better that he dies this way. Alright, and he steals half of your attack points permanently. Now he's at 1,565, and he can still steal one more. Okay. I don't like Gravity Bind. Everyone knows this, but Panic does have Spell Trap Card Destruction. Although he wasted one of his Trap Card Destruction right now. We have Graceful Charity to try and save Panic. Maybe get him. Oh, he threw away his boss and Metal Guardian. But he summons the Dark King of the Abyss. And he uses it to destroy the knife. That's not going to do a damn thing. I believe he's going to get it. I believe number 96 has this in the bag. He's gaining too many attack. Mirrorful! You had that the whole time? Or did he just draw that? He might have just drawn that. Never mind, I'm crazy. Unstable Evolution drops his attack by 200. You know what? Dark King of the Abyss is still strong, in my opinion. No! Use it aggressively! Number 96 only has passive cards. Just go in. Alright, let's see what he gets back. Giant Germ, that's actually a pretty good one. Giant Germ with the burn, that's pretty effective. Welcome, Laser. Alright, we have more sets. Okay, now he's baiting Dark King of the Abyss into attack mode. Dark King goes in, gets some damage in there. On himself, obviously. Okay. There's no way Panic can win this. Because he'll deck out first. Because of Gravity Bind. Yami does buff him, though. So maybe he's willing to attack now. Okay, wait. Panic's willing to attack now. Maybe he can win this. As long as Panic is willing to go in, he might be willing to win. You haven't missed much, Laser. We're still in round 1 of the tournament. Alright, Panic. You got Castle. That doesn't buff anybody, but good for you. Okay, Mask of Darkness gets him back Dark Illusion. The opponent is dropping in stats. Castle of Dark Illusions. Oh, I forgot. He played the castle face up to create this barrier around his troops so that they can't attack his troops. And Lord of Zemia is dead. Okay, number 96 is wide open. But Panic needs more level 3 monsters. Panic drew Rui Kishin, which is a level 3 monster. Number 96 is actually starting to bleed. So maybe, in some weird world, yes, Astral needs to destroy the flotation ring, but it has 2,730 defense. I don't think he can destroy the flotation ring. All right, that's another 2,400 damage. Number 96 has filled up his back row, so even if he Destiny draws, he will not be able to play the card he Destiny draws. And now, thanks to Unstable Evolution, Panic's monster has 2,600 attack. The Unstable Evolution now has backfired. And that is it. He can't play his Destiny card. He filled up his back row. There's nowhere to play it. The attack goes in. One attack from Dark King will do it. And that is it. Panic is moving on to top 16 in our Halloween Haunting Tournament. This fight will haunt me. This fight will definitely haunt me. Alright. Let's go ahead and move back to our brackets. Looking at our characters, the next fighters will be the Supreme King. That's right, Jaden in his little outfit. Versus Arcana. Another guy who kind of just dresses up. I don't even know why. He's like a magician, right? Alright guys, here we go. It's time for Arcana versus Supreme King. This would have been cool with spooky music. I don't know which music is the spooky music, sadly. Alright, let's get Supreme King in there. And now let's get ourselves Arcana. So, are you betting on Dark Magician or are you betting on Evil Heroes? Granted, Supreme King is a champion. Arcana has never even placed top 4. But he's not a terrible duelist. He's just not top 4. So, place your bets, people. I am almost ready to start the duel. Thank you all for your patience. Let's go ahead and get this started. Let's do it. It's time for Arcana versus Supreme King. Oh, whoops. I clicked the deck. Nothing to change. Don't worry. It doesn't change the deck. And there we go. Now, both these characters need a face, so give me some time to put some faces on. Alright, Arcana's face will be floating for a bit, but don't worry about that. And there we go. Let me go ahead and check these bets. Looking at the bets, Arcana has 44% of the vote, and Supreme King has 56%. The second highest bet is on Supreme King, funny enough, from Ready Ector at 10k. But the highest bet goes to Arcana from Peace at 16.5k. And Arcana starts with a tribute doll. And summons his red Dark Magician on turn 1. And why'd you play Ectoplasmer? Alright, and he kills his Dark Magician immediately. He wants to lose. He played his legendary monster to die. Jaden, on the other hand, special summons, or Supreme King, special summons this, activates Dark Fusion, summons himself this monster that could easily be the strongest in his deck, 3,500 attack, summons himself a Sparkman, and goes in to destroy this guy. And it looks like Arcana's gonna die next turn. Empty hand, no jutsu. Oh no. Oh man, Ectoplasmer, that was the worst play of Ectoplasmer I've seen in a while. And yep, Supreme King's like, well, I'm not gonna be an idiot and throw away my best card. Turn 3 Destiny draw because Arcana decided he wants to die. And his Destiny draw can bring back Malicious Edge. Okay. Malicious Edge is actually a pretty powerful monster. You're going to lose it. But, you know, you get to do this. And that's funny. And goodbye. Supreme King guarantee wins the duel unless that last trap card is actually something. Emergency call for Stratos, most likely. Yep. And we'll find out what the face down is real soon. Stratos with this, that's too much damage. The game-winning attack goes through, and it was Dark Renewal, which means the game is over. The winner is Supreme King. Alright, Arcana, you're a very silly guy for what you just did. I want you to know that. Because that was just dumb. That was just straight up dumb. Let this thing load. Come on. Alright, Supreme King's moving forward. The next duel will be my buddy Bones versus the Barian Spirit of Zexal. Alright, here's another dark dual spirit that would fit a Halloween theme. Alright, everybody, place your bets. Bones is one of the people that really do exemplify the meaning of the season, the Halloween season, because he actually uses a zombie deck. Hell, he's a zombie himself at this point. Bonaparte isn't here. Marcel is here. Marcel definitely does have the Halloween season going on with that creepy hand that he has on. Alright. And let's see. Burying Spirits. Give me a second to find him. We don't usually have this guy in tournaments, so it's going to be interesting to see what he can do. Yeah, Yubel's hand. Alright, here we go, everybody. Bones versus Burying Spirit. Bones, for those of you that are curious, was the first ever character I created for this game. He's number 1. Alright, let's check those bets. Everybody, the bets are in. 62% of you are betrayers and have voted for the Burying Spirit. And 38% of you are true to me and voted for my buddy Bones. 11K is the highest bet, and it goes on to Ghost Wolf on Burying Spirit. And the highest bet that believes in the character I believe in is Peace at 10K. Alright, very good start from Burying Spirit. He's got his cards. And Bones starts with Pot of Greed, very solid. And Bones starts with his legendary Dragon Zombie with an Axe of Despair in its mouth. Dragon Zombie is one of the most busted cards in the game in Falsebound Kingdom. Not in this game. Not in this game, but in Falsebound Kingdom, 100%. Ooh, that Umbral Wisp is really good. That Umbral Wisp is going to be a real big problem for Bones. And Umbral Horror Ghost is here with Call of the Haunted. Are we going to see an Exceed summon? Or are they just going all in to hurt Bones' life points? And I'm thinking Exceed summon, everybody. Here we go. Triple XYZ level 4 monster. Everyone say hello to number 104, Masquerade. And its effect does what exactly? I don't know. And number 104 goes after the Dragon Zombie himself and destroys it easily. Bones is in a lot of danger. Bones, understanding the situation he's in, is forced to play defensively, but has nothing left. Remember, most of Bones' deck is a bunch of normal monsters. Most of it. Not all of it. And he loses Polymerization. He can no longer summon his boss monster. And Spirit Reaper will keep him alive. Bones gets Monster Reborn to bring back his legendary Dragon Zombie in defense mode, which was a weird play in my opinion. But Call of the Haunted, which is Bones' specialty, will bring back his legendary Dragon Zombie for a triple Exceed summon of his monster. I'm joking, it's a tribute summon of the Pumpkin. That was the worst tribute summon I've seen all day, but we're gonna have to accept it. Literally the worst tribute summon I've seen. Bones, I love you, but goddamn, that was terrible. Like, literally, you have a Dragon Zombie sitting right there. No, he does not have Reaper on the Nightmare. And we got ourselves that Witch Feeds on Life. Yeah, Bones, you're kind of screwed. You're kind of really screwed. Like, if Bones would have attributed the other Dragon Zombie, I would have said, okay, that's a fine play. Oh, Dark Hole's pretty cool. That's a fine play. But no, Graceful Charity is a really good card. And he kept himself an Armored Zombie with Book of Life. He can bring back his Ruikoki and throw away the Exceed monster. That card's not coming back. And that's a shit ton of damage from Bones. The damage is really good. Bones puts down the Burying Spirit to almost death. But that Destiny Draw can turn this away. Turn this around, I mean. And Monster Reincarnation will bring back the Umbral Horror Ghoul. And he summons that goal and goes in after the armored zombie, which will easily destroy it. Honestly, I'm not getting my hopes up until I see Bones summon a monster. If Bones summons a monster, he wins the duel. Here we go, everybody. Bones does have a monster. It's the castle. That might not be. That's not enough. Never mind. I was wrong. He had to summon a real monster. The Castle of Dark Illusions is just too weak. Bones, did you just get killed? Because these guys, they have that one card that just instantly summons monsters. Nope. He didn't get it. There's a chance. I think Bones got it. I think he got it. Call of the Haunted. His legendary Call of the Haunted. Variant Spirit's just borrowing that card. That's a Bones specialty. And he's got the Axe of Despair. He's going all in. Bones is going for game. Rui Kishin Clown be damned. The winner with his pumpkin is Bones. Hey, thanks, Rick, for 16 months of subscribing. And there we go, everybody. The victor is Bones. All it really took was one Dark Hole. He did not get the rank up card. Destiny draws are always like 1 out of 3. Always like 1 out of 3. Alright, so let's get back to our bracket. I believe we're about at the end of round 1. Yes, we are. There's only 2 fights left here. Alright, the next fight will be Night Shroud versus Marcel Bonaparte. This Halloween tournament, we got Night Shroud and Marcel. Right, Bones is going to die next to... Yeah, he's going to die next duel. That's a champion Bones is going... I mean, Bones is a champion, but... Bones was a champion of a 16-character tournament, so, or 18-character tournament, so it's a lot different than Supreme King. And Marcel Bonaparte will be played by his father Bonaparte. Just, got to give him the correct deck. Give me a second, everybody. And everybody, don't forget to place your bets. Marcel versus... We got Red Eyes versus Marcel and his Sacred Beast deck with also other stuff that he used. He's got a lot of crap in his deck, but some of that crap is good. Most of it's bad. I'm not going to lie, don't bet on Marcel. Never bet on Marcel. He is not a safe bet. Especially after how he performed in his first tournament. But either way, here we go. Marcel Bonaparte versus Atticus Rhodes. Which is just Night Shroud. Alright, here we go, everyone. The bets are still going in. You got 20 more seconds. By the time you hear my voice, it's probably 10. Pot of Greed kicks in. Very good start for Marcel. And he actually has a monster card. Good. His deck's actually pretty bricky, so having a monster is nice. Atticus, on the other hand, has Spear Dragon! The Mad Reloader, that's basically just a direct attack. His Mad Reloader was destroyed, but he could throw away 2 cards and draw 2 more. So there you go. Alright, let me go ahead and check these bets out. Looking at the bets, we have 35% on Marcel, 65% on Night Shroud. Second highest bet goes to Marcel from Peace at 5.5k. Highest bet goes to Night Shroud at 7k from Ghost Wolf. And Chaos Endmaster is here to do some damage. And now it's allowed to special summon a monster. It special summons the Sphere of Chaos. And we got a Monster Reborn, everybody, to steal the Spear Dragon. A little weird play from Marcel. Gemini Monster? What are you talking about? I don't see a Gemini Monster anywhere. And we have another Spear Dragon with Dragon's Inferno, which will destroy the Spear Dragon. Good play. Or Dragon's Gunfire, not Inferno, my bad. And there goes the Sphere. Oh, it has an effect. It cannot die. That Sphere's effect just saved it. Alright, the Sphere and the Chaos Endmaster are going in together. Chaos Endmaster special summons another Sphere of Chaos. All the chaotic cards are on the field. Atticus, can you please play your Red Eyes? You're starting to scare people in chat. I love Atticus. I hate Bonapartes, but I don't have anything against Marcel. But I know Atticus is going to win because I know how these duels are going to go. So everyone stop freaking out. Watch this. And he summons his Mirage Dragon, which stops trap cards. He goes after the Chaos End Master, and he's totally in trouble, actually. Okay, wait. He's got a trap card. He's got a trap card, everybody. He's got a trap card. It's fine. He's fine. Nothing bad's about to happen. That trap card is not being activated for a reason. He wants to not win. He hates victory. Okay. See, he's stalling. He just hasn't drawn Red Eyes. Oh, maybe he does have Red Eyes Black Dragon. He needs Red Eyes Black Chick. You see, he's just killing himself by attacking. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. No, not Atticus. Come on. Nitro has Red Eyes. I freaking love the Red Eyes. Don't lose to a bunch of spears. You can't beat 1600 attack. I don't care if they can't be destroyed by battle once. Okay, Mass Dragon. Get him what he needs. Okay, whatever. As long as you're stalling. He's fine. Everyone's freaking out for nothing. Marcel's never won a duel. Marcel has literally never won a duel, and it's not going to change today. And Mass Dragon's going in. And hey, Morphing Jar. That could help Night Shroud a lot. Let's see what's in his hand. He had a bunch of spell cards. That really helps him out. And he gets a Blizzard Dragon, which can easily destroy the spheres. Okay, Blizzard Dragon's strong enough. We're good. We're good. It's fine. You all crazy. You're all crazy. It's fine. And we got Chaos Necromancer at 2100 attack by this point. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to feel worried now. Metal Morph! Hey, we got a Metal Morph, everybody. The sphere won't die, but the Metal Morph is good. And he didn't attack the Metal Morph monster, which is really, really good for us. Alright, see? He's fine. Metal Morph, he destroys Chaos Necromancer. It doesn't say original attack, right? It doesn't, so it's fine. Yeah, Mass Dragon can destroy it, no problem. Red Eyes Wyvern's even here. Mass Dragon gets rid of Chaos Necromancer, Mirror Force. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Oh, no! And Sphere of Chaos Tribute summons Sphere of Chaos to get Exodia the Forbidden One in his hand. And there it is, everybody. If he doesn't have a trap card to stop this next attack, it's over. This is for game. Here we go. It's over. Night Shroud gets knocked out by Marcel. Oh, shit. Damn it. We lost the Red Eyes. All right, all right. That's freaking stupid. All right, Marcel wins his first duel ever in any tournament. And we're moving on into the next one. So, the final duel of round one in our Halloween tournament, everybody, will be this. Don Zalug and all of his friends dressing up as actual duel monsters versus Paradox from the movie Bonds Beyond Time and his Malefic deck, which is basically like all of the Malefic monsters are just them dressing up as those monsters. So let's go ahead and get this started. Don Zalug and this guy. So it's your choice, everybody. Do you go for the Malefic guy? You go for the Don Zalug guy. You take your pick. Alright, go ahead and place your bets while I set up the duel. Go ahead and place your bets. I want Red Eyes to win duels, okay? Hey, don't be mad at me. I thought Red Eyes could win it. He's my boy. It's not my fault all the people that play Red Eyes lose duels and never win tournaments. Joey. Freaking Night Shroud. Just ruin it. Ruin everything. Paradox has really busted monsters, but yes, he's field spell reliant. That's his weakness. His weakness is he always needs his field spell. Without the field spell, his deck is ass. Alright, everybody, let's go ahead and get this duel started. It's Paradox versus Donzaloog. I'm going to put the face on early just because. Ignore me. Paradox. I found Paradox. There we go. It is my fault for liking Red Eyes. It's just a cool monster. It's just so cool. Terrible stats for a level 7, but it's so cool. And he started the duel with his field spell, and he starts with Stardust Dragon! Malefic Stardust Dragon is the beginning of this duel. Hell yeah! Donzaloog, good luck against that. And he's going to upstart Goblin, because why the hell not? Alright, guys. We don't always get to see Malefic Stardust, but I'm happy to see it. Malefic World says Clawstream, or Malefic Truth Dragon. And Donzaloog loses his buddy Cliff. Alright, here we go, everybody. The bets are in. Donzaloog, for some reason, has 59% of the votes. Paradox has 41%. Paradox has the second highest bet from Shadow Phoenix at 6k. Paradox has the highest bet from Ghost Wolf at 10k. And we have Malefic Clawstream to destroy that monster so that the Stardust can attack. Ooh! Donzaloog himself has died, everybody. Stardust Dragon's gonna win this duel. Alright, 2,500 damage coming through, and Donzaloog pays that price. We got a Pot of Greed, everybody. Donzaloog desperately needed that. And there goes another monster. He lost his girl, and Mine is dead. Or Mine, I don't know. Alright, he's only got one Clawstream left in there. And 2,500 more damage comes through. That's really, really bad. And a bunch of set cards. Alright, turn 8, and Donzaloog in his first Tag Force 7 duel is struggling. He's got Graceful Charity, but I don't know how that's going to help. He sets a card, and Clawstream. He got Clawstream again! Oh my god, and what card died? The Dark Scorpion Burglars are all dead. And now there's no more Clawstreams. So he's going to have to find a new way to win. 2,500 damage comes through. Honestly, Donzaloog, all you have to do is pop the field spell. Once the field spell's gone, you got nothing to worry about. That field spell's the only threat. Alright, Monster Reborn brings back the Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong, the strongest card in his deck. And he sets another card. And let's see what we got. I don't know if he's going to get anything good from that. All I know is that Gorg is dead. Mirror Force! Uh-oh. Stardust is dead. And Malefic Truth Dragon is coming in. 5,000 damage, and the damage is good. Alright, and Monster Effect activates. That didn't do anything. Never mind. Either way, the boss monster of Paradox is here. Level 12 Malefic Truth Dragon. And there's nothing he can do about it. Donzaloog is just crying in his room right now. And 5,000 damage comes through. Chick the Yellow is dead. Alright. As long as he keeps getting monsters, Truth Dragon can't win him the duel. I'm not gonna lie, it can't win him the duel. So he'll be fine as long as he just keeps getting that. And Donzaloog is dead again. He just loves dying. He can't summon a monster now. Okay, reinforcements of the army. He's got to give himself another card. Really, Cliff the Trap Remover is who you're getting. Of all the choices in your deck, you chose Cliff. Alright, Parallel Gear, Malefic Divide, Malefic Divide. He's just waiting for one MST. You're right about that. He needs to keep getting monsters and somehow get MST as well. But right now, it looks like it's completely in his hands. Alright, still getting monsters, so he's keeping himself safe. I don't know how Paradox got less votes. Like, I understand his deck can break and he's field spell reliant, but he's better than Don Zalug. I mean, come on, it's Don Zalug. Like, this guy, you know why he's in this tournament? It's because he dressed up as a detective in the show. That's why he's in this tournament. He basically celebrated Halloween during the show. And another reinforcement to keep his hand healthy. Another, okay, and Chick the Yellow. Wow, you're just picking the weirdest cards. You know that, right? You literally know that. Alright, another trap, and another trap. And just like that, Chick the Yellow is gone. And honestly, I don't even know what Truth Dragon's effect is. What is it? If this card destroys inputs monsters by battle, destroy all face-up cards or monsters your opponent controls. Well, the joke's on you. He's not going to play any face-up monsters. Alright, we got Malefic Parallel Gear, Malefic Force, and Malefic Force. Overall, this duel is 100% over. I just don't know how. Oh, Golem Sentry's dead. Wait, Golem Sentry might have been a card. That might have been a card that could have done something. And there we go. He's out of monsters, everybody. He's out of monsters. Alright, and there goes Cliff. If he doesn't top deck a monster, this duel is officially over. And he top decked a monster. Okay, as long as he top decks a monster, he's in the duel. He really doesn't want to lose, but at the end of the day, I don't know how he comes back. It just doesn't seem possible. And another Dark Scorpion Burglars bites the dust. Alright. Are you out of monsters now? He is not out of monsters. He drew a new one. Okay. As long as he can keep this up, he will be fine. Also, I'm kind of curious what those 4 back roads are. Oh, look, Cyber End Dragon. Zalug does not want to leave the tournament. And Monet is dead. And he sets one of his tuner monsters. Good for him. Good for him. And he's finally out of monsters, everybody. Malefic Truth Dragon. End this duel. And this man's poor life. 5,000 direct damage is going in. And the winner is Paradox. Those cards are just way too strong. I am super surprised that people did not bet on Paradox. And just like that, we're moving on to our round 2 of the tournament. Everybody, we have made it to top 16. Top 16 of our Halloween tournament. And let's see which haunts are still in. Alright, our creepy characters that have survived are Paradox, Marcel Bonaparte, Surprisingly Bones, Supreme King, Surprisingly Panic, Zone, Yami Merrick, Zane Truesdale Emo, Anubis, Amnael, Professor Viper, Maximilian Pegasus, Yami Bakura, Rex Godwin, Kagemaru, and the Duel Giant. Alright, let's go ahead and start round 2 with Kagemaru and the Duel Giant, everybody. Let's do this. This is Duel Giant's first tournament, and he's already won 1 duel. Let's see if he can go for 2. Alright, everybody. I will set up the duel right now. Kagemaru versus Duel Giant. 2 big guys going at it. The Duel Giant's just a ginormous kid, and Kagemaru is just humongous. Like, ginormous guy. He's buffer than Damon somehow. I didn't even know that was possible. Alright, I'm almost ready, guys. Go ahead and place your bets. And we are ready to start. Everybody, let's get on to our first duel of top 16. It's going to be the Duel Giant versus Kagemaru, the Sacred Beast versus the Orcs and Goblins. Are you a goblin fan or are you an orc fan? I honestly don't think either is the right choice, but you go with... Or a Sacred Beast fan. Or I don't think either is the right choice, but you guys do you. I'm not here to judge. I'm 100% here to judge. That's the only reason why I'm here. Alright, Kagemaru, where are you? Sorry, guys. Having a little trouble finding Kagemaru. He's here somewhere. He's just hiding from me. Come on. Where are you hiding? Don't be afraid. I know you're in here somewhere. Freaking hell. Oh, there he is. Okay. And let's go ahead and take a look at our predictions. The predictions are pretty even. 42% to the Dual Giant, 58% to Kagemaru. Second highest bet goes to Kagemaru from Ghost Wolf at 5k, but the highest bet goes to Dual Giant with Redector? I don't know. It goes to Redector for 6k. Alright, Giant Germ's a good way to start the duel. He's baiting him in. Oh, MST pops the card. It was called the Haunted. That's a good card to pop. But he's not willing to go in against the Germ. Looks like Dual Giant's playing a little passively today. This raw yellow student must know more than we think. And he's going to go ahead and summon his Goblin King. And it's got the DD Trainer. And it's got the Big Shield Gardna. Goblin King is going to make himself... Oh, Fairy Box. Ew. It did not work. Goblin King's going to make himself a lot stronger by having his opponent summon 2 more monsters. Oh, he has one in... that other one is the same thing, actually. That was a horrible play, playing your 2 monsters with 100 attack in attack mode. That was, like, the worst play I've seen in a long time. Yep, there's the other Giant Germ. Luckily for him, those Germs will keep him healthy. Hollowed Life Barrier, so in the end it was bait. None of his monsters can be destroyed. And Goblin King has a lot of attack points, so as long as that Fairy Box does not kill him, he's got this. And he's just going in. He's out of monsters. And he's not going for the damage because he's afraid of Fairy Box, which will cost him in the toll. Which the Fairy Box would have failed anyway. And Phantom of Chaos is gone. Play your other ones in defense mode for the love of God. It's like, for the love of God, do not mess this up. He has 3 Goblin Kings in his deck, so he could definitely pull it off. Alright. And he got another monster. It's the second Goblin. And he's got Fairy Meteor Crush. Now, Goblin King, oh my god. It's Goblin King the Tormentor at 4,000 attack. But will it fail finally? It did not fail, and he only has 0. That's 5,000 damage. He's a fiend monster. Malefic Truth Dragon has gone through for 5,000. That Goblin King is stacked. You can't play defensively against it. The Fairy Box has failed every time. Ooh, those Fairy Boxes are now dangerous now in this range. And the second Goblin is the bait. Or is it? Oh, you know what? It baited him out of 500 life points. But that will weaken our Goblin King. He played that. That was the worst play ever. Why would you play Giant Germ in defense mode? You have to play aggressively. You can't play it in defense mode. Oh, Zoma the Spirit can turn this duel around. Zoma the Spirit can literally turn this duel around. We have a Giant Orc. Oh, no. The attacks are coming in. This is for game. If the Fairy Box fails again, the duel is over. It failed! Dual Giant is the master of luck, and he takes Kagemaru out of the tournament with his Fairy Meteor Crush Goblin King at 4,000 attack. The Dual Giant was unstoppable. You know, the Dual Giant's in a perfect tournament because the Goblin King is buffed on Fiends, and a lot of the creepy people Halloween decks are based around Fiends. Like zombies as well, but Fiends are there too. So it's like the perfect matchup for him. That is really funny. And just like that, Dual Giant in his first tournament makes it to top 8. Let's go ahead and move on to the next fight, everybody. The next fight is going to be Rex Godwin versus Yami Bakura. All right, everybody, place your bets, place your bets. Do you believe in Yami Bakura? Is he finally going to perform, or is Rex Godwin just going to put him in the dirt with some of these special summons? His synchro monsters are super good and honestly can win him the tournament. And hell, his freaking Earthbound Immortal can win him the tournament too. He just needs to find a way to protect it because it got destroyed last time by I think it was a trap card. I think it was a trap card. I can't remember. I think it was Mirror Force. Alright. But Bakura does have Destiny Board. That's 100% right. Bakura does have Destiny Board to fall back on if he can't win by damage. But he still has to hold back all of the attacks in order to do that. So it could go either way. It could easily go either way. And I'm excited to see which way it does go. So, here we go. Top 16, battle number 2. It's going to be Rex Godwin versus Bakura. Let's get it going. And let's take a look at the bits here. Looking at the bits, we got some bits coming in. Rex has 48% of the vote. Yami Bakura has 52. This is basically a 50-50. Rex has the second highest bet coming in from Shadow Phoenix at 9K. And Yami Bakura has the highest bet coming in from Ghost Wolf at 10K. All right, and Bakura starts the duel with Pot of Greed. Very good start. He needs to get his trap card. Laser, I'm afraid that's only on your side. We are not. My thing says there's no problems. If you're having buffering problems, I believe your internet connection might be poor. And the Destiny board will start the duel. So this is a really, really busted start from Bakura, but let's see if he'll ruin it by playing other spells and traps. And there we go. Dark Hole starts. Gilgarth is coming in. 1800 damage is clean. $1,800 damage. There we go. Ghost Ship is really good for this situation. Can easily destroy the Gilgarth. And we have the DEA. Uh-oh. Everyone hide your drugs. And let's see what Bakura does. He just needs to play defensively to win. No trap card. Okay, Bakura's playing really well. He's not playing any trap cards. He's just playing face downs. Monsters. Headless Knight can hold back Ghost Ship but can't stop it. And it looks like Rex isn't drawing. Okay, this is it. As long as Bakura, we are at Deet. If Bakura does not play any spells or traps, he can win this. He did? Okay. As long as Rex doesn't have a crazy MST play right now. He's got Mausoleum, but it might be too late. He's gonna pay 1,000. He's summoning Oracle of the Sun. The Ghost Ship goes in on the Headless Knight. But it does not matter if he doesn't play Dust Tornado or MST right now. The winner will be Bakura. And here we go. Death is here. Rex Godwin, you're going back to dead. All those muscles mean nothing when Destiny board comes a knocking. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised we got to see Destiny board. Usually the AI messes it up. But there we go. Yami Bakura with a perfect start gets Destiny board. And wins the duel. So that means Yami Bakura will be moving on to top 8. The next duel is going to be a weird one. We have the Toons of Maximilian Pegasus versus the Viper Venom of Professor Viper. I'm actually really happy I got to see Destiny board today. That was cool. That was cool to see Destiny board. Alright, everybody. Viper versus Pegasus. Please place your bets. Please place your bets. It's going to be Toons versus Venom. Toon versus Venom. And you're completely correct. Both of these characters are terrible, so I wouldn't bet either. Although we did get to see Relinquished today, so maybe he'll pull it off again. That Relinquished is part of the reason why he won his duel. Honestly, I'm more surprised Professor Viper is even here. Alright, and I just need Viper now. Give me 1 second, guys. There it is. Come on, Viper. You guys think Viper can actually do it? I'll check the bets right now, but I'm surprised if Viper finally gets some fans. People usually don't like him because he's field spell reliant. But so is, you know what? So is freaking Pegasus. He's spell card reliant. It's the same thing. Continuous spell or field spell, it's the same thing. But here we go, everybody. It's time for Viper versus Pegasus. I'll check the bets right now. Let me just find Viper's face real quick. Once I get Viper's face in there, then I'm going to go check. There he is. All right, so checking out the bets for the day. Viper has 33% of the vote. Pegasus has 67%. The second highest vote on Viper goes to Peace and at 7.4K. And the highest vote goes to Pegasus from Ghost Wolf at 10K. All right, there we go. And we're just going to set pass from Viper. No field spell. Viper's in trouble. Unless there's no Toon World. Oh, Toon Table of Contents. Viper's in trouble. That guarantees Toon World. And there's the Toon World that he so desperately needs. And now that he has this card, he already has an advantage against Viper. And he special summons his Toon Mermaid to start the duel. And he special summons his Toon Dark Magician Girl to start the duel. The only Toon that can attack on turn 1. But he's not going to go for that. He misplayed. Again, the AI sucks. He should have attacked, then on main phase 2 went for Blue Eyes. But whatever. The strongest Toon in his deck is on the field. And now he's in trouble. Oh, he got his field spell. He got his field spell. And offering to the Snake Deity gets rid of the Toon World more than anything. And now Pegasus is in a lot of trouble. Did he just play Venom Cobra with 100 attack in attack mode? What the hell are you doing, Pegasus? Viper, both of you. You're both idiots. What are you both doing? Alright, we got Toon Gemini Elf, which can't do anything yet, and it will only have 900 attack. Honestly, the Venom swap is going to be a huge problem for all of the Toon cards. And we have a tribute summon. It's the Venom Boa. Venom Boa can easily take him down. And just like that, Venom Boa is in control of the duel. And Pegasus can only set and cry. And there's Venom Serpent. Goodbye, Toon Mask Sorcerer, and goodbye, Pegasus' life points. I swear to God, if Viper goes to top 8, I'm going to be pissed. I at least like Pegasus. I don't even care about Viper. He's just a creep in the show. And a jerk, too. Oh, my son died. Shut up. Shut up. You're killing kids to bring back your son. I had sympathy for you when your son died. But the second you start sacrificing children, that's when I have to not care anymore. And we got Cobra Jar, which he's not even going to flip. And now it's dead. Cobra Jar will die. Alright, Pegasus, it's almost a perfect loss for you. You need a comeback. And his comeback is a single set card. He still has enough life points to play Toon World, but honestly, it's not looking good. I don't care if Yubel tricked him. He still was willing to do it. And it looks like Pegasus is going to die. He no longer has enough life points to use Toon World, which means he has to win this duel without Toon Monsters. Alright, Pegasus, your last draw. Make it count. You set a card. Oh, God, it's over. With only 500 life points left, guys, there's no chance. And we have another Tribute Summon for another Venom Boa. Here we go. The first attack goes through. It's not going through. He waited. He held his Mirror Force, and now both Boas are gone. But the problem is no Toon World is possible, which means that he is forced to wait for another card that isn't a Toon. Plus, playing Monsters face up could kill him. Alright, Pegasus holds on with 500 life points. He has to think of a way. He needs MST. He needs Heavy Storm. He needs something to get rid of these field spells, because the field spells are too good. Alright, and he's got 2 to get rid of now. Alright, Pegasus, what are you going to do? He's just going to keep setting? Alright. He probably has Toon World in his hand now. He's just like, wait, what do I do with this? What's the point of having Toon World if you can't even use it? Not all of his tunes cost 500 life points. Toon Goblin Attack Force does not cost any life points. Toon Gemini Elf does not cost any life points. Toon Dark Magician Girl does not cost any life points. And here we go, everybody. We're gonna see a mini-boss. Everyone say hello to Venomon, the freaking Tormentor. He's got 4,000 attack. This guy and the Duel Giant are rocking the biggest stats. And that's the end of the duel. Viper, with a perfect victory, takes out the creator of card games. Laser, I'm afraid you're incorrect. Toon Gemini Elf and Toon Goblin Attack Force do not have to pay 500. And just like that, Pegasus is dead. One of my favorite characters from the show loses to Professor Viper, of all people. Alright, oh, here comes a new one, everybody. It's time for Amnael to take on Anubis. Amnael and Anubis. Anubis shouldn't even be here as far as I'm concerned, but let's see what happens. Alright, everyone, place your bets. You got Amnael, you got Anubis. Make fun with that. I'm going to go ahead and set this up. One of these characters are going to top 8. Honestly, I don't usually expect either of them to, but if I had to choose one, I'd say Amnael. I think Amnael can go to top 8. I don't think Anubis should even be here. He performed so terribly in his first tournament. He lost to Mokuba. Like, how do you even do that? Although a lot of people lost to Mokuba, which makes no sense to me to this day. Anubis is not an Egyptian god. Anubis is from the Pyramid of Light movie using the Sphinx cards. For those of you that are confused and missed the first duel. Or first round of duels. Alright. And honestly, Anubis can play pretty well if he starts with Pyramid of Light. The problem is he's trap card reliant. He needs his Pyramid of Light or his deck just sucks. And also, last duel he got Pyramid of Light really early, but he didn't get his monster, so it's both. It's both. But the problem is, like, the Pyramid of Light is less likely than the monsters. But either way, here we go, everybody. It's time. Anubis versus Amnael. Let's get it going. As long as they give me a good duel, I'll be happy. I just don't want to... I don't want to see what happened against Seeker again. Alright, let's check those bets, everybody. The bets are in. Amnael has 65% of the votes, and Anubis has 35%, which is understandable. The second highest vote goes to Anubis from Peace at 7.7k, and the highest vote goes to Amnael at 11k from Redector. Really good bet. Alright, and Anubis starts exactly how we expected him to start, with not a damn thing. And Homunculus will go in with 1800. And there it goes. That happens, Kyle Stacy. Trust me, the Twitch thing is not optimized. And Macrocosmos to start the duel. That's really busted from Amnael. Also, we have no Pyramid of Light and no monsters yet. And Spell Absorption. That's even more busted. And we have Helios Duo Magistus. Macrocosmos with that card is a busted combo. That's 3,600 damage coming in, and it looks like Anubis is already dead. Death has found him. Alright, what are you going to do? Anubis, this is it. This is your last chance to come back. You need a monster card. And he gets a set card, and that's, yeah, it's going to be it. I'm afraid that's going to be a GG from Anubis, everybody. Amnael plays Light of Redemption to bring back his monster, which is weird because you'd think he'd want monsters removed from play, but whatever. And he heals because that's what his card does. And the attacks to win the duel are coming in. Even if he has Mirror Force, that doesn't matter. All you're doing is healing Amnael by 1,000. And we do not have a monster till the very end. Till the very end, there was never a monster card. And he's got a monster. It's Banisher, and it's banished, healing him by 500. Oh, and the trap card for 1,000. It looks like Amnael is rocking 10,000 attack points, and his monster with only 600 is going in. If literally Anubis had any monster right now, he'd probably be able to fight that thing. He has nothing. He probably has a bunch of Andro Sphinx, Guardian Sphinx, Sphinx Thalias, and Thenian Sphinx in his hand. And we have another tribute summon. Everyone say hello to the Golden Homunculus at 3k attack. The back row cards, what were they? Call of the Haunted and Call of the Haunted, which are useless against Amnael. Turn 10, above average victory at 11,200 HP. Anubis, get your ass out of here. You and your bricky butt. I don't know. Ass sounds a lot less bad. Sorry, it sounds a lot better than butt. Butt sounds like a bad word. I don't know why, but it does. It's probably because they were. Those were the bad words said on TV when I was a kid. All right, let's see. We're gonna have Amnael move forward. The next duel is going to be a hype one. All right, everybody. We got two champions going at it. We have Zane Truesdale versus Yami Merrick. Everybody place your bet. Do you go for the Burn Torture deck or do you go for Cyber Dark Cyber Dragons? Pick whatever you believe in. Personally, I would say Yami Merrick has a higher chance of winning. Probably. I don't know. Zane played pretty well, but honestly, he's not supposed to. But we'll see. Yeah, 30 seconds left to bet, everybody. This is going to be a big one, so even if you bet like 1 or 2 bits, you'll probably get something out of it. And if you lose 1 or 2 bits, so it doesn't even matter. And Yami Merrick. I'm almost ready to start the duel, everyone. I hope you're all getting ready. Amon seems to be having a terrible betting day. I hope this is teaching you all to never bet in real life. This is all about the fake bets. All about the teaching tools that the world is meant to take your money. And the only way to keep your money is to not bet it or ruin it in microtransactions and all that nonsense. But here we go. Yami Merrick versus Zane Truesdale. Cyber Darks versus, I don't know, a torture deck. That's all I could call it. All right, let's take a check at the bets. The bets are in. We got a couple people betting, actually. Zane received 43% of the vote. Merrick received 57. Zane has the second highest vote at 5k from Redeactor. And the highest vote goes to Merrick from Peace at 6k. A lot of people bet little votes, so it's understandable. Alright, we got a Cyber Dragon to start the duel. That's really good. And a Gold Sarcophagus. He's going to get Future Fusion. Oh, boy. And he's got himself... Oh, my God! The perfect start from Zane. And Zane summons the Cyber Twin Dragon. You're in trouble, Merrick. And Merrick's Revival Gem will die and cost him 1,000 life points if he... Yep, he's going for it. Merrick is... Okay, he's got Metal Reflect Slime. He's fine. He's fine. No Reflect Slime can hold back the Cyber Twin. Alright, just setting a card. Yep, he's got to play passively. Cyber Twin Dragon could destroy both monsters. And Zane probably has more in store. Zane's got Premature to bring back Cyber Dragon. That's really good. Alright, Cyber Dragon returns to the field. Welcome, Moon Gangsta. I hope you have fun today. And it looks like the Revival Jam is out of here with another 1,000 of Merrick's life points. And it looks like the Mystic Tomato is out of here. And this is also going to cost Merrick some life points. The Legendary Fiend is here, but it's here to die. Merrick's dropping really fast, everybody. It looks like Zane's... Oh, yeah. Zane's in complete control of the duel. Revival Gem will keep coming back, but at what cost? It's not even helping you at this point. He could set a monster, but he needs something better than this. Nope. He's got nothing. I think Merrick might be in a very bad spot, everybody. And Future Fusion has returned to the hand. Synthonia Emperor, oh god, he can attack twice as well. He has 4 attacks out of those 2 monsters on the field. Out of those 2 monsters, there's 4 attacks. And we got a limiter removal. He's going for game. This is the end of the duel. This is literally the end of the duel. And just like that, the winner will be Zane Trues. Oh, wait a minute. I spoke accurately. I'm pretty sure he's still dead. The winner of the duel is Zane Truesdale. That is it for Merrick fans. That is it for everybody. And that is it for anything that matters. So let me go ahead and get to that bet. Merrick loses, Zane wins, and Zane's emo phase gets to move on in the... Hello? Hello, hello? Okay, sorry, had to disconnect. I am back. I think we're good. I think everything's fine. Let me make sure I didn't lose anything. I think we're good, everybody. My bad. My bad. I think we're good. Let me get the game back. Had a little bit of a crash. Let's go ahead and get back into this. All right, so next fight will be... Zone. Okay, it's Time Lords, everybody. Zone versus Panic is up next. Let's get into it. Alright, Zone and Panic. Now, I'm not lying to you when I say this. Do not bet on Panic. There is literally no reason to bet on Panic. Okay? He's terrible. You know he's terrible. And for the love of God, you know that he can't beat Time Lords. Panic's best monster is King of Yami-Makai. Okay? It's King of Yami-Makai. He's not going to beat Time Lords. So when I ask you to place your bets, do not be dumb. Do not be dumb. There is no reason to bet on Panic. I don't care if Zone breaks. He only needs 1 Time Lord to win. I'm gonna get the duel started now, but don't, for the love of God, don't you do it. All right, I warned you all. Normal monsters versus Time Lords. Yes, that is basically the duel. Why is Panic's stocks rising as I say don't bet on him? It's like the worst thing that could happen is people betting on Ban. It doesn't make any sense. We already saw what the Time Lords could do to Bandit Keith. Panic is a lot weaker than Bandit Keith. We all know this. Y'all seen Bandit Keith do way better than Panic. The only reason you bet on Panic is if you're trolling. And nobody trolls on this channel, ever. Not even like 2 minutes ago. Alright, so let's get Zone in here. There we go. And I am ready to start the duel. I'll check the bets right now, though I fear to check them, because I believe you people are crazy. But I'm sure you're not. So here we go. Panic versus Time Lords. Let me get Panic's face ready, and then I'll check those bets. Panic, Panic, Panic. Panic, where the hell are you? I made you recently. Oh, there he is. Got him. All right, let me go ahead and check you guys' stuff. And the bets are in. Thankfully, you guys aren't too crazy. 83% of you voted for Zone, which is the exact right thing to do. 17% of you are crazy. The second highest bet goes to Cyrus Truesdale at 10K on Panic. Cyrus Truesdale, you're an insane person, but I already knew this after playing video games with you. And then we have Zone from Reactor at 12K. That was the safest 12K you've ever bet. Especially when he starts off with Priestess and does not use her effect. Does the opponent need to have monsters? Is that why? Alright, whatever. Pot of Greed. Fisher to get rid of the Priestess. Monster Reborn to bring back the Priestess? It has 0 attack and defense. Tribute summon. And he's got Dark Chimera. This is what you bet on, everybody. A level 5 monster with 1610 attack. This is what you bet on. You understand that? And we got Needlebug Nest, of course. Needlebug Nest comes in. Now we're going to have a set, and he's out of Time Lords for now, but don't you worry. Zone literally will just search the next one. Don't you worry. Dark Chimera is super weak. And God says no? That was the worst use. That monster has less attack than 2,000. What are you doing? Zone, you're an idiot. It's all right. He's just going to draw one. He has Destiny Draw. 2,180. Needlebug Nest throws away more monsters. He's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All of you need to calm down. All right. And see, he gets his Temporal Angel and he's fine. 100% going to be fine. He'll take a little damage, but he's fine. Because that level 5 monster is forced back to the hand. And all he has is a Trial of Nightmare. That's nothing. Literally nothing. See? He's got his Time Lord. You all were freaking out. There's a Time Lord right there. It's good old Mitchie. Mitchie's going to do 4,000 damage. In one turn, 4,000 damage. And all he's got is a Dark Sword. What is that going to do? He's got 1,700 attack, but he can't do it. He tripped. Did you see that shit? You all bet on that. 17% of you bet on that. Did you watch that? Did you watch that? And Mitchie goes back, but now he just summons the next Time Lord. Hello, Raffi. And Raffi kills the Metal Guardian, most likely. 1150 damage. Oh, he takes damage for its attack points. Look at that. Panic cannot play Yu-Gi-Oh! I want you to remember this. He literally only beat Mai because Mai was scared of the dark. That's like the only reason. And, oh my god, don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. I swear to God. I swear to God. If you lose to Dark Chimera. No, he's got Limit Reverse. He's got Limit Reverse. I know this. No, you son of a bitch! Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Time Lords can't take out a bunch of it's just a Dark Chimera! It's a level 5 monster with 1,610 attack! He had to tribute for that! He's level 5 with 1,610 attack! You shouldn't... You're a champion zone. You've won tournaments. He's... Cyrus Truesdale, you're rich as fuck. You can take all the money. His monster that he summoned has 6... It took a tribute to make this. He wasted Monster Reborn to summon this. And you're telling me you couldn't beat him, Zone? The man unironically uses a level 5 monster that is weaker than most of the characters level 3 and level 4 monsters in this tournament? Oh man, we should just end the tournament. I think we're done. I think we're actually done. We're done for the day. Panic getting top 8 is wrong. He shouldn't have even made it this far. He should have lost to number 96. I don't know how he beat the Exceed monster. I don't even remember at this point. Yeah, I think we should end the tournament. I think we're done. You guys, I think Halloween's a little too haunted for me. I don't want to be a part of it. I have a Halloween tournament tomorrow. I think I'll cancel that. I don't want the spooky season anymore. This is a little too spooky. Logic says that this shouldn't have happened. Alright, let's go ahead and get this going. I'm going to move on to the next predictions. I'm not ending it. Calm down. Supreme King will be fighting Bones. Supreme King and Bones are both champions. Supreme King won an actual hard tournament. Bones won the first ever Duel Monsters tournament. So, let's go ahead and set this up. Place your bets. I think either of them can win, especially since Bones took down Barry and Spirit. I would say either of them can win, but Supreme King is the safe bet. Of course, I don't think anyone's going to listen to me after I told you all to bet on Zone, and you just all lost. Like, literally all of you. Why do any of you still believe me? We've done like 80 of these tournaments, and you people still believe me. I don't understand. You think you'd learn your lesson by this point. Never trust the house. Never trust what the house tells you to do. Like, ever. I feel like I'm wrong more often than I'm right. So for this duel, I would say there's a 75% chance Supreme King wins, but Bones can win the duel. That's what I would say about this duel. Alright. 10 tourneys is enough. It should only take 3 tourneys at most for you guys to realize. Alright, let's get this duel started. Supreme King versus Bones. I'm going to go find their faces right now. I know Bones is the first face, so he's easy to find. But Supreme King, he's hiding within all of these faces. I got him. And I got Bones. Alright. Looking at the predictions are pretty... Okay, we got a big bet today. Supreme King has 71% of the vote, and Bones has 29%. Almost what I said, actually. Bones has the second highest bet at 7.8k from Peace, and Supreme King has the highest bet, the number one bet of the day, at 20k from Rediector. Or Rediector. And Stratos is here, everybody. Stratos goes in against... Did he just Mirror Force the Stratos? Alright, Bones used his one Mirror Force on a single Stratos, so he better have a plan. Bones summons the Dragon Zombie and the Snake Hair. Those two cards fuse, funny enough, into his most powerful monster. If you thought Panic was weak, Bones is stronger. Because Panic's strongest monster has 2k, Bones' strongest is 22 in his natural deck. In this deck he has Ruikoki, but his natural deck. And Pumpkin can become stronger. And there's Stratos again. But this time you can't possibly survive, because you already used your Mirror Force. Do you see the problem, Bones? Bones has Monster Reborn to bring out Stratos. He's going to probably crash, which would be kind of funny to watch. Call of the Haunted to bring out Dragons. He's going all in. If he has a monster to summon, this is a lot of damage. Nope, no monster. Unlucky. He does have the crash, but that's a lot of damage. Supreme King is dropping a little low for comfort, but that he already lost Mirror Force, though. He already lost Mirror Force. Supreme King still has everything. Look at that hand. There's nothing to worry about if you're a Supreme King fan. Alright, here we go. He's getting his game on. Supreme King's evil heroes will be summoned. We have a Dark Calling. That's one of his Destiny draws. And with that Dark Calling, he can create the ultimate Dark Gaia. And Dark Gaia is rocking 2600 attack, which is more than anything Bones has to offer. And those monsters are going to wreck his ass. Goodbye and goodbye. Bones loses his whole field, but hold up, the Poison Mummy flips. Does it get its effect or is it canceled? Dark Gaia cancels the flip effect. Alright, ruining the flip effect was pretty huge. Book of Life will bring back the Dragon Zombie and throw away Stratos, which is good. That's smart to get rid of Stratos. And the attack goes in. He's got a crash. As long as Dark Gaia is there, Bones is completely screwed. The flip effect was stopped, so the burn damage was not achieved. And there goes another attack, which will flip the other monster. And it is Snake Hair. Okay. Again, Bones doesn't have nearly enough damage to take out Dark Gaia. Nothing in his deck really can. Yep, Snakehair might as well just go in. There's nothing else to do. Get rid of the Sangan, which will help out Supreme King. Get himself a card trooper. And Bones has bricked. Bones is officially bricked, and Jaden Yuki, Supreme King, is going to end this duel with a Dark Calling. We got another fusion. Here comes Dark Gaia number 2. Bones has a lot of Desi draws just like everyone else, but we're not going to see it. This duel's over. Well, 2300 attack. I thought it'd be... Oh, yeah. He fused with Morphing Jar. It's still way more than enough, right? 4900. Yep. It's enough, everyone. Bones is out of here. The Supreme King makes a supreme comeback. And that's going to be it. Really, really good. Alright, Supreme King, you're going to top 8, which works. Honestly, you're actually dressed up for this Halloween tournament. Bones, he's kind of just looking like a zombie by himself. Alright, let's go ahead and move on. The next fight in the tournament shall be... Let me just find this character. Supreme King Bones, Supreme King Bones, Supreme King 1. The next fight and the final fight of top 16 is going to be Marcel Bonaparte versus the Paradox at Malefic World. The guy from Bonds Beyond Time tournament. Alright, who do you bet on? Do you bet on Malefics or do you bet on Marcel and his cards? He has the Sacred Beast. He has more than just the Sacred Beast, but he has the Sacred Beast. I'll set up the duel right now. This one should be an easy bet. Paradox, even though his field spell reliant, is way better than Marcel. But Marcel did surprise us in the last duel. I didn't think Red Eyes would ever lose to freaking Marcel Bonaparte, but it happened. If you wouldn't want my bet, I would say 80% chance Paradox, Marcel has a 20% chance of winning. And 1% of that 20% is he draws Exodia. Alright. Ooh, Kyle Stacy must be having a good day. If you lost count of your win streak, that is a good day in my opinion. Alright, let's go ahead and get this started, everybody. Marcel versus Paradox. Give me a second. I'm going to put their faces on. They both have a face, so I'm going to do it a little early. There we go. Ignore the floating face. Ooh, spooky. And let me find Paradox. I found Paradox. Ba-boom. Alright. Let me go ahead and see the bets. Looking at the bets, they're very small bets, understandable. People don't know who to bet on. Marcel has 21% of the vote, almost exactly what I said, and Paradox has 79%. Marcel has a 3K high bet from Peace, and Paradox has the highest bet from Amon at 6K. Very nice. All right. And Marcel starts with Chaos End Master for 1500 damage. That's very nice. And we just have more sets. Okay. Looks like Paradox still needs his field spell. He's waiting. Patience, patience. And just nerf 15. Marcel's deck is kind of a bricky deck too, so it's surprising that he even got one monster. Alright, just waiting for his field spell. Just waiting. He needs the field spell or he can't play the game. Alright, KSM Master does nerf 15. You know, the damage is racking up. He's already below half. I'm starting to notice it. All you have to do is draw the field spell, and this duel is over. And there it is. The Destiny Draw will be the field spell. And the monster he chooses after an MST. And the monster he chooses will be Malefic Cyber End Dragon. That's one of the best ones there are. And the Claw Stream will destroy one of the face downs. Goodbye, the Mad Reloader, I think. Mad Reloader. And now Marcel is in a lot of trouble because 4,000 damage is a lot higher than anything he's got. And another Claw Stream. And Chaos Necromancer is dead. Marcel luckily still had a monster left. No, we're only in top 16. We're about to finish it, but we're in top 16. And goodbye, Phantom of Chaos. Nothing worth looking for down there, I guess. Marcel's still struggling. And finally bricked after all this time. 4,000 direct damage is about to come in. And it looks like the Paradox has the turnaround. And there's 4,000. One more turn and this duel is over. Marcel, it looks like your loss. He draws a card. Let's see if it matters. Destiny draw equals Graceful Charity. He throws away 2 monsters and he uses Pot of Avarice. Okay, he's going to try and draw more. Now he got a monster at least, so he can stay in the duel. Thanks to him getting a monster, he can stay in the duel. Alright, here comes the attack, and the attack destroys Chaos Endmaster again. Right now, Marcel just needs to keep drawing monsters until he gets MST or Heavy Storm. One of those, it's over, folks. I'm sorry. I wanted him to do it for you, but he's not going to do it for you. The duel is officially over. And the winner will be Marcel. I mean, for the other one. The Paradox. Marcel's out of here. Alright, he at least put up a fight, but Paradox, once he gets his field spell, the duel is basically over. Those Malefic cards are pretty strong. And now we have made it to top 8 of our horror tournament, everybody. Top 8 is here. Let's go ahead and set this up. So, the 8 strongest characters in our Halloween tournament will be Paradox, Supreme King, fucking Panic, Zane Truesdale, Amniel, Professor Viper. What the fuck is wrong with this tournament? Yami Bakura and the Duel Giant. Okay. Okay, weird things, weird things. Weird top 8. Definitely uncomfortable. Definitely out of my comfort zone. But here we go, everybody. It's time to start top 8 with Duel Giant, our newest character to join our tournaments, versus Yami Bakura. All right, everyone, place your bets, place your bets. We have the guy who uses Goblin King effectively. I'm actually surprised he used it effectively. And he's got, you know, orcs and stuff. Versus Yami Bakura, who uses Fiend monsters with Destiny board. Alright, looks like a lot of people have been losing bets today. Oh no, I see a winner. White Knight has gotten a lot of wins, but I'm guessing you bet those losses were probably worse than your wins, I'm going to assume. Just the way the duel's been going, I can predict that. Alright. And Duel Giants. I'm all ready to start the tournament, guys. Let's go ahead and get it going. Hopefully we get a good duel between these two. It's going to be Duel Giant versus Bakura. Let's go. Now, looking at the bets, let me take a check. What the hell? You guys bet 49% on Duel Giant. You really don't believe in Bakura, do you? That's honestly surprising. 51% Bakura, 49% Duel Giant. I'm glad that there is some respect for the Duel Giant out there. That's kind of cool. Looking at the bets, the highest bet is actually on Duel Giant. He's got 10k from Phantom Lord himself, and then themselves, and Greedy Hector has the second highest bet on Yami Bakura at 5k. And there we go. Elite Goblin Attack Force is here. That's a pretty good start. Really strong goblins. And we got another one. We got the Goblin King with the Fairy Meteor Crush going to the wrong monster in my opinion, but whatever. Damage is damage. Bakura loses his Portrait Secret. That's one of his weakest monsters. And the Goblin King will go on in. And it looks like Gilgirth is coming in to destroy that freaking monster, which will be really bad. Goblin King will not be able to overpower the Gilgirth unless he can play another Fiend monster. So, Dual Giant, where's your other Fiend monster? Dual Giant plays second Goblin, which technically counts. That's a Fiend monster, and it is enough to take out the Gilgirth, but now the freaking Goblin King is weakened again. Alright, second Goblin would be good if you drew your Giant Orc. I haven't seen your Giant Orc since, like, your first duel. And Madian Treasure Chest is here to destroy that card. Again, Goblin King means he'll still be stronger as long as he keeps drawing a Goblin. A freaking monster. That's Fiend. He needs his Fiend monster. Just Desserts is gone. Now let's see what we can get. And he top decks. He's got DD Trainer, which gives his monster another 1,000. He keeps doing it even with these weak monsters. Dual Giant is keeping himself in the duel. Bakura yet to draw his Destiny board, honestly. He needs his Destiny board. He does not want to keep playing these games with Goblin King. And he will keep playing these games with Goblin King. Again, if he just keeps drawing a Fiend monster, eventually he's going to run out. But if he keeps drawing a Fiend monster, his Goblin King will continue to be strong. And he's got another DD Trainer. He's holding himself in. This duel is extremely close. It's really back and forth. What the hell? Alright, so he's just holding on, but these monsters are super weak. And we have another Gilgirth. There we go. This is not going to be chip damage. This is a really strong hit. And it looks like, again, if he could draw another Fiend monster, eventually he's got to run out. But if he could draw another Fiend monster, he could pull it off. However, it's a Destiny draw, so maybe he won't. He did not. Uh-oh. And he's finally out of cards. Bakura, it's your chance to kill that Goblin King. You need to get rid of it now. And the Goblin King will be protected by Mirror Force. But Bakura was smart and did not summon a monster. But that means that he bought himself one more turn to get another Fiend monster. And he did not. Okay, he finally ran out of Fiend monsters, everybody. It looks like Bakura is in control of the duel. And he gets his Dark Necrofear. This duel is going to end way faster than expected. Goodbye, Goblin King. And good not bye. Hold up, that's a Big Shield Gardna. Good not bye. And the duel's back to being kind of tied up. He just sets another monster and sets another monster. Bakura's going to have to break through these defenses. Bakura brings out the Gross Ghost of Fled Dreams. And he goes after Goblin Calligrapher. And the Gross Ghost will do a lot of damage to Bakura, but a little bit damage right back. This duel is basically tied, everybody. This duel is tied, actually. The field is in one person's advantage, but the duel is officially tied. And he brings back his Goblin King. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you gave him back the Goblin King, Bakura! You gave him back the Goblin King! You idiot, that's his boss! What were you thinking? What were you thinking, Bakura? Here it comes! The Giant Orc! The Goblin King's rocking 4,000 attack! And it's going to be down to 3,000. That was a misplay. He doesn't know how to play the deck. Ignore him. He's AI. It's still enough damage. Bakura is out of here in his first tournament. The Dual Giant is going to semifinals. The Dual Giant has clutched it in every duel. It's his very first tournament, and he's actually doing work. His boss monster is a forgotten one. Goblin King is a card people don't really use, but it's a cool card. It really is. Oh, damn. All right, well, Bakura's gone. Let's go ahead and set up the next fight. The next fight will be Professor Viper and Amniel. All right, let me go ahead and set this up. There we go. It took a long time to load. All right, Professor Viper versus MIL. Everyone get ready to bet. All right, everybody, place your bets. Place your bets. Go ahead, place your bets. Viper is a field spell reliant deck. He needs his field spell for his deck to work, but it's worked so far. I'm not gonna lie, it's worked so far. And Amniel has been doing good work just with his remove from play deck. A lot of characters don't seem to be able to counter that. Now let me go ahead and find these characters. Viper. Your deck number is what exactly? 52? You were the second. Nope, you're number 51. He's the 51st deck I ever made. Interesting. And Amniel, let's go find you. Let us see. Amniel. They put him like weirdly at the bottom. He's like next to Camula. I guess it makes sense. He's part of the 7 Shadow Riders. What am I saying? It makes a lot of sense. So, let's go ahead and start this duel, everybody. No matter what, we're going to have a new top 4. Duel Giants top 4. One of these characters being top 4 would also be pretty surprising. Let's see what we got. I would say Amniel's got this in the bag. But Viper, I don't know. He's got in here somehow. I don't know how he's gone to top 8, but he's here somehow. 2 professors going at it, everybody. Professor Viper, Professor Banner. Which one is stronger? Remove from play deck or Venom deck? And we're going to start the duel with a special summon of Helios Duo Magistus. And he got his boss monster out when it does not matter. It's way too early for your boss monster, sir. What the hell are you thinking? And we have the terraforming, everybody. The Venom Swamp is here. Professor Viper gets the card he desperately needs. Professor Banner also needs cards. Snake Rain. Alright, throws away a bunch of cards, and the Viper will destroy Helios Trismegistus, which will summon itself again, I believe. Yep, it'll just keep coming back, but because it came back with actual attack points, it just killed itself. Yep. Its effect made it come back with attack points, which was a misplay. And now he summons Radiant. Okay, Banisher of Radiance is something he desperately needs. Because he doesn't have his spell or trap card that removes from play monsters, he needs Banisher of Radiance to make up for it. And it looks like, okay, he's bricked. Professor Viper only had 1 monster. Alright. Oh, Banner only has 1 monster. It looks like they're both bricked. And Banner will not have a monster next turn. Before it becomes, well, right when it becomes his next turn, he'll lose his monster. And he will, oh god, why are you even, no! You just saved Banner's monster, you idiot! Alright, by doing this play, he has saved Banner's monster from destruction. Because Venom Swamp was not the card that brought it down to 0. So that means he can continue to remove cards from play. Also, Macrocosmos will now special summon. He did not use it for special summon. Very interesting. Alright, well, it's up to whoever gets their first real monster card. Who gets a set monster he's not even willing to attack with. Okay, very confusing. I am a very confused person at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and take these bets. Alright, bets are in. 26% Viper, 74% Amniel. Viper has the second highest bet from Peace at 4.1k. Amniel has the highest bet from Reactor at 8k. Very nice. DD Scalplane is going to go ahead and do some damage to Naga, which will be fine. In fact, DD Scalplane is a perfect counter to this situation. Oh, no, it's not going to die anymore. If it had died, it would have been a perfect counter to this situation. But it does not die. The Naga will stop it from dying. And we got Cobra Jar, which will bring out another monster, which means it might die. And if it dies, that's actually good for Banner. Although Banner will take 1200 damage. Alright, we have a Tribute Summon. It looks like a boss monster to me. Yep, we got Venomonga. It's the mini-boss, everybody. 2500 attack. DD Scalplane's in trouble. Alright, Banner, you need to find a way to overpower 2500 attack. And that card will get you back your Banisher of Radiance. That could help, maybe. I don't know. Having 2 monsters might be nice. Alright, we're going after the Cobra Jar, which will do 1500 damage, putting his opponent pretty low. But the swap will still do its work, so I feel like Banner's about to pay a lot more. And here we go, 2,500 damage coming in. He's lucky he got that Snake Rain off before the card started to get banished. That Snake Rain made sure he had 2,500 attack. Ooh, it special summons him in attack mode. That's funny. That is funny. He dies only to be brought back. And since he will always die right when it's going to become Banner's turn, that means he will not be screwed over. And we have another Snake Rain, which is just going to remove from play 4 snake monsters, which is not a good play. Really not a good play. If Macrocosmos was gone, I could agree with that play, but it was not. And DD Scalplane will continue to come back. Alright. If the stream is having issues with anyone else, let me know right now. Because right now I have green light. We got 4,000 whatever kilobytes per second. We're good on my side. But we'll see. Maybe Twitch is having problems today because I'm good. Literally no problems here. 60 frames a second. CPU barely has any usage problems. And there we go. AI Skyplane is gone. Oh, wait, we got Grand Convergence. Oh, wait, we got Snake Deity's Command. It says no to your Convergence. No to none of this. That Grand Convergence would have been a great comeback card, but it will not work. That was a really good play. Really freaking good play. And Scalplane continues to come back. And here we go. A Destiny draw might be able to save him. I don't know. And DD Scalplane dies again, but now it's dying in a way where it will hurt the opponent. Hurt Amniel. 2,500 points of damage is coming through. Well, like 22, but still. A high amount. Oh, no, we attacked with the weaker. And Grand Convergence number 2. Goodbye, everything. Now they're back to 0. All right. Except him. He always gets his Scalplane back. Hold up. This is winnable now. And he's got Banisher of Radiance. He might as well go in. He's got to damage the opponent. This duel is actually pretty damn close for a top 8. You know what? I'm glad that the top 8, they're actually pretty close. They're not super one-sided. All right, there goes the Scalplane. And we special summon the Scalplane, which sadly will always be weak and will make it easy for the opponent to bully him. However, he has no monsters left. And it looks like Banner's going to be in the same situation where there's no monsters for him. And he summons Homunculus. That's actually pretty good. He could finally get in there. Oh, no, he can't. Venom Cobra saves the day. If only Banner could summon one of his Helios cards. The Helios cards would be busted right now. Literally busted, but he can't get him out. He also really needs his Golden Homunculus. And there's a Venom Burn. Okay, that card is now weaker. And Banisher of Radiance is dead. But as long as he's got Macrocosmos, I'm pretty sure Professor Viper is cool with it. Oh god, those Venom counters keep coming in. Lots of banished cards too. We have a Light of Redemption to bring back what card? We're bringing back... Oh, Helios! Here we go! This is it, everybody! He's bringing out the boss. It's mini boss. Helios Duo Magistus at 3,200 attack. And he wouldn't have won the duel anyway. That would have left him with 100 life points. So maybe I understand. Maybe I don't. All I know is Cobra Jar will stall. Cobra Jar is here to stall. He's at 36. As long as monsters keep dying, he won't lose more attack points. He'll gain more attack points. So yeah, he loses like 500 attack, but look, he's still at 2,900. Banner's making the comeback a reality, and here comes some damage. Banner's dropping low. He's still pretty up there, but it looks like the duel is about to end. This duel is as good as over because the banished monsters keep powering up our girl here. She's at 2,600 attack. He's only got 200. He'll live by 100. Wait, we have this thing. Oh yeah, that's the kettle from the show. And this is for game, everybody. Cobra Jar will die. He got Mirror Force. Natural Mirror Force says no. The duel is not over yet. He's still fighting. He's still fighting. And the Cobra Jar is dead. Oh, shit. Viper does not... Oh, Harpy's Feather! No more remove from play! He stopped the remove from play! But now he's left wide open. He's left wide open. Any monster could hurt him. It's got a tribute. What is it? It's Homunculus at 45. It's Blue Eyes Homunculus Dragon. Let's go. And just like that, before anything else could happen, Banner top decks Homunculus and makes the comeback. Amniel will be your victor. He's going to top 4. Really good duel from both of them. Really good duel. The professors gave us a great match, but Banner would beat Viper. It's been decided. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next duel. Oh, this next duel is not even a duel. Alright, I know I've said this before, but this next duel is not even a duel. Your choices are Zane, goddamn Truesdale, multiple-time champion, or Panic. Alright? I know I've said this before, but trust me this time. Zane just has to summon Cyber Dragon. No fusions, no nothing. Just a basic Cyber Dragon. And he beats everything in Panic's deck. One Cyber Dragon. Just one. He doesn't need fusions. He doesn't need tribute monsters. He just needs Cyber Dragon. One special summon. So I know what you're thinking. Cooper's wrong. Vote for Panic. You're wrong. Cooper's right. Don't believe in Cyrus Truesdale. Cyrus Truesdale's also going to bet on Zane. Right, Cyrus? Maybe? Possibly? I don't know. Either way, place your bets, people. Place your bets. Panic is not going to top 4. I don't care if this is a Halloween tournament and he kind of suits the mood. He is not going to top 4. Emo Zane. Hellkaiser Zane. He's going to top 4. Alright? I know what I said, Tough Aqua. And yet I'm saying this now. Thoughts change. Just don't vote for Panic. It makes no sense. And eventually I have to be right, right? Like, logistically, I have to be right. Alright. I'm almost ready to start the duel. I'm just looking for Panic's deck. And then we'll be ready to go. Alright, everybody. Here we go. Panic versus Zane. Cyber Darks versus Fiends. He doesn't really have an archetype. It's just Fiends. I'm going to take a look at the bets. The bets are in. 33% of you, for some reason, bet on Panic. 67% bet on Zane. The second highest vote for Panic, which makes no sense, is on Ghost Wolf for 15k. Makes no sense. But Zane Truesdale... Oh, I forgot the face. Give me a second. Panic's face is coming. Where's Panic? There we go. He's Panic. But Zane Truesdale has the highest vote from Rediector at 20k. And Gold... Look, he's going to get Future... Oh, Overload Fusion. Even better. He has Future Fusion already. Even better. 5-God Dragon. Even better. Even if he's a little bricked right now, 5-God Dragon, everybody, literally will win the duel. Nothing in his deck can stop 5-God. TT, everybody. Look at this. Oh, that was funny. That's Rikisha and Frenzy Panda. He needs that to summon one of his fusion monster. His only fusion monster. Zane might be the only voice acting character in this tournament, yes. Alright, Zane's doing really well. And Panic is bricked. And that's a 5-God Dragon coming. Panic is officially bricked, and Five God Dragon is here to make fun of him. Gold Sarcophagus has Overload Fusion, but there is no fusion to Overload, so... And Morphing Jar, okay. You know what? Panic's hand was a brick, so you might have just helped him, but whatever. And Light Hex Seal does nothing. First turn Mirror Force was unexpected, but he has Overload Fusion, so I don't care. Premature Burial, see, he's fine. He got Synthonian Emperor Dragon. That's stronger than everything in Panic's deck. Literally stronger than everything in Panic's deck. Don't freak out, people. Panic got Grace of Charity. He needs that. He's got Fissure. Okay, well, Fissure's a little annoying. He's got Yami, which, funny enough, will only buff him. And he's got Baron of the Fiend Sword. Okay, so he's got a decent monster, but that's not stronger than Cyber Dragon. So don't worry about it. And now he's got the Yellow Luster Shield, which doesn't matter. And he's got 2 of them. 2 that don't matter. 2 cards that don't even matter in this duel. He's just waiting for Cyber Dragon to Overload Fusion. And there it is, the card that beats everything in Panic's deck. And there we go. See, you guys were freaking out for nothing. Literally, the duel is already over. Especially if he has limiter removal. And there's limiter removal. See, it's over. There's an OTK from full health to death. None of you should have bet on Panic. And Zane Truesdale wins the duel. Panic, this was your best tournament yet, and I don't understand how you did. But good job. Zane Truesdale, you're going to top 4. Kind of surprising given the deck, but good job. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and take a look at our next opponents. Our final ones, aren't they? Yeah. Here are your last 2 competitors trying to make it into semifinals. This is it. Supreme King Jaden, who I forgot also has a voice actor, versus Paradox and the Malefics. Here we go, everybody. Paradox and the Malefic cards versus Supreme King Jaden. This is going to be a hard bet. This is going to be a very hard bet. If you can win this bet, then you're good at guessing, because honestly, I think either of these characters could go all the way. And not just win this duel, but go all the way to the finals. That's how strong I think these 2 are. Supreme King, because he's a champion. Paradox, his deck has made it to top 3 before. Top 2 before, actually. But we'll see. Alright, I'm almost ready to start the final top 8 fight, everybody. Top 8's final battle. And here we go. It's time for the final fight of top 8. After this, we're moving into semifinals of the Halloween tournament. And there we go. There are no tournaments tomorrow. Let me go ahead and find both of their faces. They're both problematic. Where are they? They're both hiding somewhere in here. Pretty far away. Their tournaments that they were debuted in were a long time ago. Alright, found Supreme King at least. That's 1. Still looking for Paradox. And that's 2. Alright, we're good. And Malefic Blue Eyes White Dragon is here. Alright, cool start, cool start. Malefic Blue Eyes is a great start. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the bets. The bets are in. Supreme King has 61% of the vote, which is understandable. He's a liked character. Paradox has 39. Paradox has the second highest bet from Peace at 8k, and the highest bet goes to Supreme King at 10k from Rediactor. Rediactor, you've become one of our highest bettors. Grand Mole will put Blue Eyes back in the hand, but Blue Eyes can easily be summoned again. And look at this. We're going to look for a Malefic, or a Malefic. And the new Malefic to be special summoned will be Cyber End Dragon. And there goes half of Supreme King's life points. Grand Mole is nice, but it doesn't win you any duels. In fact, you might lose the duel right now if you don't summon something other than Grand Mole. And he summons Stratos, okay. Stratos gets him Clayman, okay. Dark Calling, okay. And Clayman fuses with Sparkman. Hey! Evil Hero, Lightning Golem. That's a rare one. Lightning Golems come to play, and Cyber End Dragon will pay the price. Alright, and Stratos goes in to take out the tuner monster, Malefic Parallel Gear. Alright, that Lightning Golem was pretty clutch, but Blue Eyes is still in the hand if he has one that's not in the hand. Cyber End Rainbow Dragon or Rainbow Dragon? It's gonna be Rainbow Dragon, everybody. Everyone say hello to Malefic Rainbow Dragon. The damage is good. Supreme King will lose next turn if he doesn't find another comeback card. Honestly, the best comeback card you can find is MST. He summons Grand Mole, which will not save him. Well, it might, actually. Depends on if the opponent has the other card in his hand. Dark Calling on main phase 2. Why? Oh, because he needed Grand Mole. Oh, he used his Grand Mole to make a 3,300 attack point monster. Okay, this is it. He's going for Blue Eyes, Cyber End Dragon, or Rainbow Dragon. He throws away, it looks like a Blue Eyes? Nope, Rainbow Dragon. And the Rainbow Dragon will take out Dark Gaia easily. Supreme King is simply being overpowered, everybody. It looks like Paradox is going to win this Halloween tournament. We have a special summon of Infernal Prodigy. We have a normal summon of Stratos, which is really weird to do this both face-up attack mode. We have a Monster Reborn of Stratos. I don't take back what I said. This is really weird if they're all face-up attack mode. And that was for game. Okay, the winner is Paradox. Perfect victory. Supreme King is getting his ass kicked. And just like that, the duel has ended. The winner is Paradox. Paradox will be going to top 4. This is his first time in a long time. It's probably been 60 tournaments since he's been top 4. Alright, let's go ahead and move into our semifinalists. Everybody, the Halloween tournament will now show you the 4 spookiest characters in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. Let me go ahead and do the bets real quick. Let me show you. Your 4 spookiest characters are Paradox, Hellkaiser Zane, Amniel, and the Duel Giant. The freaking Duel Giant. What the hell? I really thought he'd lose to Kagemaru at least. Or Yami Bakura. I can't believe Bakura threw so hard. Alright, guys. This is it. Duel Giant is going to try and make it to the finals in his first tournament versus Amniel. Will it be the Raw Yellow Student, or will it be the Slifer Red Professor? Place your bets now. Alright, let me go ahead and get these characters together. I think Amniel might be the first person the Duel Giant has no advantage against because they're not using Fiends. The Duel Giant has won most of his duels because his opponent has used a Fiend monster against him. Kagemaru and Yami Bakura both fell because of it. Banner does not have that weakness. Therefore, Banner has a good chance of winning. But the Duel Giant made it really far in his first tournament, so if he loses now, it won't be the saddest sight. Either way, let's go ahead and start this duel. The semifinals of the Halloween tournament. Banner versus Duel Giant. All right, let me get Dual Giant's face on the screen. And I'll check the bets. The bets are in. 27% of you believe in Dual Giant. Amniel has 73% of the vote. The second highest vote is on Dual Giant from Shadow Phoenix at 4K. The highest vote is on Amniel at 6K from Ghost Wolf. Alright, he already has his Alchemaic Kettle Chaos Distill to make sure he banishes all of his cards. Not his opponent's cards, but at least his. Pot of Greed gives the Dual Giant some more monsters. Graceful Charity gives him some more monsters. And he starts the duel with his Elite Goblin Attack Force. Great card. Those goblins pack a punch. His monster's forced into defense position for 2 full turns, though, so unless he can defend it, I mean, all he needs is his Radiance, or Banisher of Radiance, or whatever. And Banner is still a little bricked, but he still has time because his opponent is stuck in defense mode. However, he will be summoning the Giant Orc, a card he's very famous for, and knocks Banner down below half life points already. On turn 4, Banner is below half, but he can unbrick himself, or he's going to Destiny. Nope, no Destiny for him. And he's still bricked. If he's not getting a Destiny draw, that means one of them are in his hand or on the field, and he might be being patient. Coach Goblin is here for some more damage. It will not win him the duel, though. Elite Goblin and Coach Goblin go in. I'm still waiting for Banner to pop off. Banner, you want to pop off already? Coach Goblin let him draw a new card by showing off a Fiend monster. And Banner bricked the entire duel. Everybody, Banner bricked the entire duel. The duel's over. Unless he's been holding Mirror Force this entire time. The last card was Grand Convergence. Okay. Okay. Dual Giant is going to the finals of his first ever tournament because the guy who's been wrecking all of their opponents bricked. I have never seen... Well, actually, I've seen a disgusting duel like that before, but not in Tag Force 7. Usually it happens in Tag Force 3. Alright, well, shit. Dual Giant's in the finals. That's kind of weird. I don't know what to say, everybody. I don't know what to say. He shouldn't be there. His debut is literally better than Dark Master Zork. Dual Giant has performed better than Dark Master Zork in the Kaiba Corp Conquest Tournament. Alright. Ignoring that fact, let's go ahead and do the duel between the two people that can actually win the tournament. It's either going to be Zane Truesdale or Paradox. All right, everybody. Place your bets while you have the chance. I will set up the duel as we speak. Oh, hell no, I'm not voting on this one. What? They both have Cyber End Dragon. Come on, they both have an ultimate monster. I just think one of them can summon their Cyber End Dragon a little bit easier. Although Zane has 5 God Dragon, that could stand up to the Malefic Truth Dragon. If it had to. Alright. I feel like Zane's been doing really good in the last few tournaments. Like, he's not winning them, but he's doing really good. Alright, Paradox. Let's do it. This is going to be for all the marbles. Winner goes to finals, loser goes to the bronze place breather match. And these, in my opinion, are the 2 strongest characters left in this tournament. Let's go. Alright, I'm looking for Paradox right now, and then I'm going to check the bets. Looking at Paradox. Found him. Alright. The bets are in. 64% of you believe in Zane. 36% believe in Paradox. Paradox has a worse bet now than he did last duel. This is a huge bet, everybody. The second highest bet goes to Ghost Wolf at 10K, but the highest bet of the day goes to Zane from Cyrus Truesdale at 25k. That is the highest bet of the day, and that's not even the finals. All right. No field spell yet. Zane summons Cyber Dragon. Zane has Axe Dragonoot. Good start. Cyber Dragon gets rid of the Malefic Parallel Gear, and 2,000 damage is dealt. Much like the Dual Giant, though, that Axe Dragonoot is forced into defense position, but only for one turn, unlike Giant Orc and Elite Goblins. And there it is, everybody. The terraforming is here, which means Paradox is about to unlock. What are we bringing out first? He doesn't have a monster. He doesn't have one. Now, obviously, Malefic World will search one next turn, but this turn he does not have one. But sadly, Zane also does not have a monster. Therefore, yeah, he can't win the duel. Zane took too long. His opponent's about to pop off. He's got Cyber Red Dragon, Rainbow Dragon, or Rainbow Dragon. But the Destiny Draw negates it. And it's Rainbow Dragon. And it's Malefic Selector. He gets Malefic Truth Dragon and Malefic Claw Stream. The damage is coming in, and Zane's gonna pay for it. Zane's got Mirror Force, but I know what we just saw what he put in his hand. The Truth Dragon is here. It costs him half his life points, but that's 5,000 damage, Zane. 5,000 damage. Yeah. I don't know if that was really worth, Zane. And you lost your Axe Dragon. That Mirror Force might not have been worth. And we got Crush Card Virus? Holy shit! Zane! Zane uses Crush Card Virus! The 5-God, no way! No way! Everything! Everything is above 3. No! Okay, this is the nerfed Crush Card Virus. Thank God it's nerfed. It's nerfed. Zane Truesdale can still lose. Power Wall! Power Wall! He loses everything! Zane's running out of a deck! Holy shit, he's running out of cards. He's got Overload! He top-decked Overload Fusion! You gotta be fucking kidding me! He actually got it! He top-decked Overload Fusion! He summons the Cyber Dark Dragon at 2,600! It's gonna eat Mass Dragon, but Claw Stream saves the day. Holy shit, Paradox saved himself. That was super clutch. Oh. And he's back in the duel. 2 more Claw Streams to win the duel. Alright, first attack goes in. Zane has no cards left in his deck. He will brick himself to death. We know it will happen. Zane top decks Cyber Dark Edge. Cyber Dark Edge gets Masked Dragon. He's allowed to attack directly for half, I believe. He did 1,100. He's so close to victory. He top decked the one Cyber Dark that attacks directly. It's such a close duel, but it can go either way. Here comes a little bit of damage, but he keeps the Cyber Dark. I don't think he gets to attack directly, or does he? Alright, let's see it. Zane draws a card. Zane's going for a direct attack. He can't reattach a monster. The Malefic Claw Stream says go to hell. And Zane special summons Cyber Dragon in defense mode. I can't believe he still had a monster left. He should be bricked at this point, but he still had a monster left. Unless Zane finds a card that could do 900 damage. He needs to draw one more Cyber Dark Edge, and I don't know if the other 2 got thrown away. The odds are they did, but we don't know. Anything can happen. He top decks Morphing Jar and attack. Why? What? Oh, he had to. He had to. If Morphing Jar flips, he loses the duel. The AI was actually smart. If Morphing Jar would have flipped, he would have lost the duel. The AI was super smart. He's holding on for dear life. Zane needs monster cards. He drew a monster. It's Exploder Dragon. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He took him out. Oh, shit. It doesn't matter. Zane, you sealed your fate. With only 450 life points left, unless Zane, his final trap card is a burn card, this duel is officially over. Super clutch, amazing semifinal match. But there's no way this duel has not just ended. The strongest card in Paradox's deck goes after Zane. This is for game. That final trap was Powerwall. He's going to use every card he's got to try and survive, but he can't. The duel is over, everybody. Zane Truesdale loses to Paradox in a super clutch duel. Really, really good duel. That was a really good duel. Super hype, really fun characters. Sad to see it end, honestly. He had to use every card in his deck, but he still couldn't win. Zane almost had it, though. Alright, everybody. It's time for the Bronze Place Breather match. It's time for Zane Truesdale to take on Amniel, a Obelisk Blue Master, the #1 student of Duel Academy, versus Professor Banner, the professor of the Slifer Red students. Place your bets on this nice Bronze Place Breather match. That duel was hype as hell. That was a great semifinal match. You would always hope that once we get to like top 8 in a small tournament like this, top 8, you hope for the best cards. If that Crush Card Virus wasn't the nerfed Crush Card Virus, he would have won the duel. The fact that it was the nerfed one, the fact that this game came out right after the nerf was, or right before the nerf, was perfect. He actually, that is using them in Yashigai because he used them to survive. He used every card in his deck. Alright. Now we get to see, will Zane take the bronze medal, or will it be Amniel? A Banisher deck or Zane's Cyber Dark deck? Whew. Let's see if Amniel bricks again, or if we're just going to have a real duel. Because Duel Giant got here through cheating. That was a brick. I don't know how he bricked like that. Alright, I'm gonna check the bets. The bets are in. Very calm bets for this. 52% Zane. Well, only 52. 48% Amniel. Zane has the second highest bet from Shadow Phoenix at 4K. The highest bet is on Amniel at 10K from Redeactor. Alright. Soul Absorption is good if you have Macrocosmos, or any card that banishes. It looks like he's actually going to play this time, Banner. We have Cyber Dragon, good start. We have an Infernal Dragon, bad start. That card kind of sucks. It could be good for the Cyber Dark card to eat it, but other than that, that's the Fusion one at least. And we got Soul Release, okay. He only removed from play his own card. He could have removed from play more. Interesting. Cyber Dragon goes in, takes out the Homunculus. Still, there's no remove from play card, so Zane's in control of the duel. But he needs more monsters. And we got 2 of these absorptions, which is really annoying if your opponent had Macrocosmos, but... or even Dimensional Fissure, but at this point, nothing. Zane Truesdale is still bricked, no monsters. 2100 attack is pretty good, though. So both of these characters are kind of bricked, but Zane's bricked in a better position. And we got a monster, but I'm guessing it won't matter. You need cards to remove stuff from play. Zane still doesn't have anything else, okay. Banisher of Light could have been that monster, but Zane's monster is just barely strong enough to go above it. What could be in Zane's hand that's a brick? Like, I'm actually confused. And Banner finally bricked. Okay, Zane. Summon Light Hex Sealed and win the duel. Do it for me. No? Okay. Zane continues the brick, but is winning the duel. They are both bricked. Oh, wait, no, he had a monster. Oh, it didn't have anything to activate. It would have only had 800 attack. But he summoned it on main phase too because the AI in this game are idiots. Like, if you were going to summon it anyway, you might as well just go for 800 damage. And you had Macrocosmos the whole time? What? Enmael, you're an idiot. It's not him, it's you. You had 2? What do you mean you had 2? What do you mean you could have activated that since turn goddamn 1? And you didn't. What? You could have healed. You could have had monsters. What the fuck have you been doing? You die. You lose. You deserve to lose. What the fuck? What do you mean you had 2 the whole time? How did you get this far? How did you get this far? Oh, that's upsetting. Okay, I'm just gonna breathe. We're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Grand Convergence. So you just now you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! After all this time, you're gonna start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Banner just healed. Banner has 11,000 life points. He was about to lose, and now he's at 11,000. He was trolling Zane Truesdale. He's teasing the students. He can't play spells. He messed up. He can't play spells and traps anymore. He filled up his spells and trap card zone. Oh boy. And we got a KPTVS1. Thank you so much for following. I really do appreciate that. Again. Yeah, no, Banner. You filled up your spell and trap card zone, but at the same time, you're going to win. Because you got so many life points. You're healing like 2,000. Guys, I think Banner's going to win. Yeah, I don't know how he loses anymore. That life point gain is insane. I remember Banner when he didn't have any life points. Zane, if you're going to try and win by direct attack, this is going to take a long time. I don't think you have that many cards left in your deck. Helios has 900? Helios has 900 attack? The baby? You mirror forced Helios? You mirror forced the baby. The first form of 3 forms. You're for real. You're for real about this. Heavy Storm. Beautiful. Beautiful, Zane. Future Fusion. Beautiful. There we go. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is the Zane we've been waiting for. He doesn't care how much you healed, Banner. He doesn't care how many cards got removed from play. He won't let you summon your boss monsters, and he will destroy you. Zane Truesdale's going to come back, everybody. And, oh, you got your third. He got his third, but he doesn't have his third Macrocosmos. Without that, he's not coming back. Alright, and Cyber Dark Keel. Why not? Banner, you may have a lot of life points, but they're dropping. Oh boy, are they dropping. He's going back. He's getting close to being back at the life points he had right when he was about to lose the duel. He was like at 2,300. I swear to God, if that's Macrocosmos. I swear to God. He got it. He got his third Macrocosmos, but he doesn't have Helios. And that's the end of the duel. Macrocosmos came too late. That is it, everybody. 5 God Dragon and everything else in this deck end this duel and his pathetic life. Zane Truesdale was tired of being laughed at and took out the teacher. There we go. Our third place breather match gave us a lot more breath than I expected. Zane Truesdale is your winner, everybody. He will be taking the bronze medal. Okay, we have made it to the finals of our tournament, everyone. The finals are here. We have a weird one. Paradox is back after like 60 tournaments. But Dual Giant, the newest character to our series, is here. In his very first tournament, Dual Giant has gone all the way to the finals. He took out Abniel, he took out Yami Bakura, he took out Kagemaru, and he took out Gozabura. But he made it here. Will he be able to stop Paradox? Let's find out. This is the final bet of the day, so no cowards. This is it. We'll have to wait another full week before we come back to more of these. Granted, I will still have my Thursday tournament. Which, by the way, I don't think I ever announced it, but the Thursday tournament is going to be, it's made by the YouTube members again. It's a members tournament. I think Robert was the person who recommended this next tournament. And the next tournament, there's no official name for it now, but I think it's called the First Losers Tournament. That's what Robert is suggesting. So get ready for Thursday's First Losers Tournament. So Thursday's that, and Saturday we'll do another one of these. But we don't know what it's going to be yet. Even I don't know. It's just called the First Losers Tournament. That's the only thing I can tell you. Place your bets, everybody. Place your bets. This is the final bets of the day. Do it while you have a chance. Now let me set this up. If Paradox wins this, there will be a tournament tomorrow? No, there's no tournament tomorrow. Tournaments are Thursday on YouTube and Saturday on Twitch. If there is ever going to be a Sunday tournament, you will know ahead of time. You will definitely know ahead of time. There is no tournament tomorrow. You be quiet, Mr. Gannons. I have a Halloween. I have a Halloween party tomorrow. I'm literally gonna be. You're gonna be at the party. What the hell? Are you trying to cancel my Halloween party? All right, let's do this. It's time for the final duel. A new champion will be crowned. Will it be Paradox's first championship, or will it be Dual Giant winning the first championship in his first ever tournament? That would technically make him probably one of the strongest characters. Let's do this. Ignore the floating face. It doesn't exist. And there we go. That tournament is still in the works, Luis. We're still recording that. It's a long one. All right, we have a set pass. No field spell yet from Paradox. And we have an MST. Okay. I would have saved that MST for, you know, the field spell, but he doesn't know. And Coach Goblin's going in. Let me go ahead and check the bets. The final bets of the day, everybody. Dual Giant only has 26% of your support. Paradox has 74% of the support. Dual Giant has the second highest bet from Peace at 20.8k. But the highest bet of today's tournament and the highest bet of the day is on Paradox from Redirector at 45,000 bits. And there it is. He got his terraforming. And he doesn't have a monster. He has his terraforming, but he does not have a monster. And we have the Elite Goblin attack force going in. Dual Giant is going. But next turn, he's guaranteed to get a monster thanks to the Malefic World. So don't be scared, everybody. He's going to get a monster guaranteed. That's the power of Malefic World. All right, Rainbow Dragon, Cyber End Dragon, or Cyber End Dragon? What are we going to see? We're going to see Rainbow Dragon. Here he is, everybody. At 4,000 attack, Malefic Rainbow Dragon is going to destroy this man and his level 4 beaters. You think level 4 beaters are scary? Try level 10 beaters. Dual Giant. Yeah, Dual Giant realizes that he is not the big man on campus anymore, and that Paradox has complete control of the duel. And no matter what, we're going to see either Truth Dragon or a Claw Stream. The attack goes in. Clean damage. Goodbye to Elite Goblins. He's going to play passively. He understands that he cannot possibly win this duel as is. And we got some more. Alright, looks like he got the trap card he wanted finally. And Big Show Gardner usually is big enough, but not today. I'm sure he has more than just MST in his deck. Yes, I think he can still destroy the field spell. And 7 tools! He stops the Claw Stream. Okay. That's actually helpful. Cooper Stall Tournament. Make it happen. I wouldn't do it. Thank you so much for the bits, but no way in hell. Even if someone gave me straight up $1,000, I would not do a stall tournament because that would take up 3 days. If I ever did a stall tournament. No. The answer is a straight up no. I am 900% against it. 999% against it, which is why 1,000 is what it takes. Alright, Claw Stream goes in, and now he loses his monster. And he just sets. Alright, he's going to get his field spell, or the last Claw Stream. And there goes... Okay, second Goblin is dead. Dual Giant just has to draw monsters to keep himself in the duel. But he also needs to figure out how he's going to win the duel. Which I don't think Dual Giant has burn cards, so I don't know how. I actually don't know how. He might have Heavy Storm. He might have MST. But I don't know how. And there goes the Coach Goblin. Now let's see. Yeah, no, he's just going to keep... Okay. Now, this could be it. He's got 4,000 damage, and he's only going to have 200 life points left, which means even the smallest of burn will kill him. Dual Giant, this has been an amazing tournament for you. Making it all the way to the finals of your first tournament, of the Halloween tournament. Great job. But I think Paradox is about to take over. I will not peace, and I don't want your yearly income. I don't want anybody's. Graceful Charity is his last chance. Let's see what he gets. He bricks. He threw away the only monsters he could summon. His AI is that dumb. And that's it, everybody. The winner of the Halloween tournament shall be Paradox. The man from the Bonds Beyond Time tournament has taken out all contenders. Zane almost had him. Dual Giant actually hit him. But overall, Paradox kept control. And that will be the end. The winner of the Halloween tournament and the strongest Halloween character is Paradox. The Malefics will rise. Guys, that is going to be it for the Halloween tournament. I had a lot of fun. I don't have next week's tournament planned, but it will be a good one. Don't worry. I'll figure something out. And Thursday's tournament will be the first losers tournament. So I will see you all for that as well. But first, let's just check out our winners, if this thing would load. If this thing would load. Paradox, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, we got in the end of the tournament, first place goes to Paradox, second place goes to the Dual Giant, Zay Truesdale gets third place, and fourth place goes to MNIL. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I had a lot of fun today. I got to see a lot of really cool duels. I enjoyed that semifinal match between Paradox and Zane. There were a lot of really cool fights, and Dual Giant making it all the way was hype. I hope to see you all at Thursday's YouTube tournament, and I hope to see you all back here Saturday for the next Twitch tournament. Bye-bye.